gonna take on the world. We're gonna take on the world.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast, episode 119. It is September 1st. Wow. Man, this year's flying by.
It is going by too fast.
2025, downtown St. Joe, Michigan. I am your host, James Gill. This is Joe Hill, the co-host. Tonight we have a very special guest.
I'm still here.
Yeah, Joe, you're still here. That's his catchphrase.
Still here.
This is a special episode tonight, guys. Our first one of the month. Not only that, this is our first time on. Go ahead, Joe.
We broke her cherry.
You're popping it.
Wait.
Welcome, Jamie B, to the show, guys. All right. What's that?
Cherry's
9?
we broken.
9. Jeez. Something's wrong with you, dude. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here. He's such a goof.
Joe, go ahead, star. I'm still laughing.
I can't with y'all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Nothing. Never
I
mind.
wish
Joe.
I had a tally board up here. Clink, clink,
Or one
clink, clink.
one right next to you on the
Yeah,
wall
right
so
here.
everyone can see. And mark down. How many you trying to as many as you want?
You see how many times we did one.
jeez. He was when we had the girls from
I couldn't do it to them.
yeah, I was gonna beat you down, man. These are young ladies.
Yeah, no.
They have to be old enough to vote.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, one was. I mean, they both. Well, no,
No.
one was old. One was old enough to vote.
One was 17.
Yeah, they were
junior in high school.
yeah. Very outgoing
Oh,
ladies,
man.
entrepreneurs.
Nice.
They sold the mini donuts down in town St. Joe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
At 17?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she started at 14.
Oh, that's awesome.
Selling it at school, selling donuts at school. And
We
stuff
love
like
it. We love
And
a
then she
hustling
moved up.
queen.
that. 5 trucks later,
Mhm.
she's doing her
5
thing.
trucks?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Doing a big deal.
3 main locations, and the other 2 she uses for weddings and
Weddings and
Nice.
catering and stuff like that. So
Awesome.
that's pretty cool.
yeah, and they stop now when she goes to school.
Mhm.
Still does stuff on the weekends for weddings and stuff, or graduation parties and stuff like
Oh,
that.
she's going far.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and then she after that she picks it back up around May.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, enough of that one. I love those good ladies at those
Yeah.
donuts, mini donuts.
Oh yeah.
I want
All right, Joe, get some questions in. Let's start it off.
Hey.
Oh.
You've been itching at the,
you're-
Itching to ask me stuff.
oh,
you've been
I
itching to get this
talk? Oh,
conversation going.
all right.
Say some of the content for the show.
Well, actually, I asked the main question. What I always ask first. Let people know who you are
Mhm.
and what you do for a living and stuff like that.
Well, my name's Jamie B. Some people know me as Taj Madik. Okay. Yes, clock it. I do a lot. I am a jack of all trades, I would say. I definitely have a wide range of things that I do. So I am a karaoke host at Sandbar. I host on Friday, every other Saturday, and whenever they need me. I also am a nail artist. I do nails, custom press-ons.
Mhm.
I take clients. But my main thing and my main passion, something that I've completely thrown myself into as of late, is I am a drag king. So I know that's like not super common, but I'm a drag king. So I have been throwing myself into performing full time as my job. And I'm also a singer. So I've been asked to join a
Yeah.
band, which is really cool.
Great voice.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
I'm going to start singing with this band coming up. So I have like a tonnage of things that I
Things going
do,
on,
really. And I'm also on social media. I have a pretty decent social
Follow, yeah.
media following on TikTok. So I got like 113,000
Nice.
friends on TikTok. they're
You get to that
watching,
plateau.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of questions about that part too. But
Sure.
my first question is about your nails.
Okay.
You custom make your own nails?
I custom make my own nails.
For people?
For
Not
people,
just for yourself?
correct. I usually make a set for myself just to advertise because, like, I mean, I'm a walking billboard. Honestly, I draw a little bit of attention when I go out. So I always have my nails on. People ask me, you know, where'd you get them done? I'm like, oh, girl, I got you. I do nails, you know, and I do the custom press-ons. Really, I can make literally anything. I think you saw the Ghostbuster nails.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
I built a 3D Slimer and a 3D Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on my nails, and they were sickening. So amazing. I also do, like, I take clients as well, so I'll do like an acrylic set on somebody. But you know, my main is really the press.
So do you go somewhere? I mean, do you have your own shop?
I have my own setup at my house. So like I have all the equipment, everything kind of set up at my house, and you know, I just kind of work out of there. I was briefly working at a shop that didn't work out. They are an amazing shop, like fantastic people, really talented, you know, hairstylists and nail artists there. It just didn't work out time wise, you know.
Where
I
was
was at Emerald Envy. So yeah, they're kind of located by the Benton Harbor in the Meyer in Benton Harbor.
Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
they're right by that bank. So by the gas station.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Paige, she's the owner. She's Paige and Nikki. They're incredible. They did give me a shot to like kind of get my license and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I had to do an apprenticeship that would have been like 8 months, and I don't get paid at all through those 8 months, 8-hour days.
Oh, really? You don't get paid for it?
Not a single cent. You only get to keep tips, and it's not their rule; it's state board's rule.
State board rule.
Yeah, so like it's, you know, they were like, girl, you know, like I want to get you paid, but state board came in and put the kibosh on that, so it was not happening. Yeah.
So you do it on your own.
I do it on my own.
So you don't have to have any.
Yes, you do have to have a license. Technically, you have to have a license. I mainly do the press on, so I'm not really working on a lot of people. And if I do work on people, it's more like a practice thing, bartering type situation. But you know, I do the press ons mainly.
So that's what I'm kind of curious. So if you do a press on, don't you have to have their hands and they'll see how long or how far? Or
no. So okay, I have like a whole questionnaire that people can answer. So whether or not they want long, stiletto, square, whatever the shape is. But there's a really cool trick. So I don't even need you in the same room to size your nails. All you got to do is take pictures, like put your finger down and put a quarter in front of it. Take a picture of each finger with a quarter in front of it, and I can size your nails, because I just blow up the screen of the quarter on my phone, put a quarter on top of it, and then I place the nail on top of the picture. It always fits, never fails.
Wow.
Give me a quarter.
She just popped your cherry, Joe.
Give me
a quarter.
Bam.
Give me a quarter.
I don't have a quarter.
Give me a quarter.
You gonna get your nails done?
Oh, I want to see if that really does work.
No, you just, like, seriously put the quarter in front of each nail, take a picture, and then I just blow up the image on my phone, put the quarter on top so it's the exact same size as the picture, and then I can just take the press on and like size it over the picture. So it's cool, and it always works. I've never had a return on a set that I've done. So
there you go.
How much are you selling for?
They start at 45 and then they go up. It depends. Like 45 is just like, you know, like basic cute design, but like not anything with tons of rhinestones, tons of 3D art and stuff like that. You want me to build you like an elephant on a nail, which I've done. You want me to build you an elephant on a nail, honey, that's going to cost you. But everything's done by hand. I hand paint everything. I hand sculpt everything. So it's very intricate, detailed work, and it takes upwards of 5 to sometimes 12 hours to complete a set. You know, the more inexpensive ones I can knock out in like 2-3 hours, but some of those that are just like next level, they take time.
What's the weirdest one you ever done?
The weirdest one, I don't know if it's weird. I will say the coolest one I ever did was Edgar Allan Poe. I did an Edgar Allan Poe set. That was, oh yes, I made 3D floorboards on this nail, and I made a heart underneath the floorboards, and I did like a portrait of Edgar Allan Poe on a nail. And these weren't even long nails. These were short nails, and I still just the detail in these pictures. For some reason, I don't know why I don't consider myself an artist. I know people that see my work are like, girl, like you're an artist,
Yeah.
you know. But when it comes to working on nails or things that are miniature, I can paint like extravagantly well on small surfaces, but when I have to do it on like a canvas, oh my god, it looks like my toddler, like, you know, it's terrible. So, you know, I work really well in miniature.
So where'd you pick up the technique for doing different nails are small, of course, right?
Right, yeah.
But being that fine, that small print, where'd you pick up that technique from?
Honestly, a lot of just watch and learn. Like there's a couple nail artists that I look up to and aspire to. So there's Votino. He was like the first one that I saw his work and I was like, jaw floor, oh my God, I must like aspire to be that. Another one is Nails by Dev. Oh my God, that woman, she is next level nuts. I don't know how she creates some of the things she creates on these nails. Yeah. She did a whole portrait of Jelly Roll on her dad's fingernail.
Yeah, that's why.
And I'm talking about like a natural fingernail on a man, an entire portrait of Jelly Roll.
Wow.
It was
he even found out about it.
Oh God, yeah. It was literally insane. And I mean, she does like aquatic nails, so like you'll put backing on it and fill it. So there's like you can make lava inside the nail and it moves.
What?
There's
oh my God,
cool. There's so many things that the possibilities are totally endless when it comes to designing nails.
Wow.
And it's just as far as your creativity can go is pretty much as far as you can go with it. And it's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
know.
I'm
blowing your mind, right? With
nails.
nails.
Yeah, with nails so far.
You need some of that lava.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of a cool idea. I mean,
yeah.
When it moves,
your
like,
little lava lamp.
You move like that, it moves around.
Mm-hmm.
You want your nails painted now?
No.
Get some ND and some shamrocks floating around.
I never had my nails done before.
Oh, baby, let me get a hold of them hands.
I always get my
cuticles done,
pushed up, and my hands massaged, but I never had them like painted. Never wanted to. No thrill.
Like a manicure type deal.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, clean them up.
Yeah,
clean them up.
Just the want the pretty polish.
Nope.
No pretty polish for Joe.
Nails stronger.
My nails are always strong.
Oh, strong nails.
Look at those nails.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to be a hand model?
No. Yeah.
Were you really? Or are you BSing me?
No, not shitting you at all.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
you
it
still
so
remember
much.
that?
I still remember that. Yeah, dude.
Just I can see him just like, you know, I love it.
I use palm olive.
Cocoa butter, baby.
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm getting calluses and I hate it.
Yeah, my hands look a little
Maybe
rough,
you need to come and see me and get a manicure.
Yeah, what happened there?
That lawnmower.
Okay. Lawnmower on the knuckles.
Yeah, actually it was. I was working on this guy's lawnmower Ace and I didn't have my gloves on. I'm thinking I can take this bolt off. Got the wrong size
wrench or something.
Wrench and slipped. All of a sudden the blade.
Yeah,
that hurt.
That's a nice one.
Well, smart.
I went, need to put my gloves on.
So
I did.
What's the highest that you ever sold your nails for?
$250.
Really?
Yeah, I sold a set for $250. No,
it's
just
for
the set. Which honestly is really freaking reasonable because I've had people tell me I undercharge like for years now. They're like, you way undercharge. Yeah.
That's wow. That's detailed. Like,
yeah. And like for something like this, I'd probably charge $75.
Yeah.
You know, like because it's detailed, yes, to a point. It's not like crazy. It didn't take forever. Right. You know, it's kind of like optical illusion looks harder than it is, you know. So, but it's mainly the ones that are like portraits and stuff where you've got to like, if you don't get it right, it ain't gonna look.
Based,
yeah. Like so, and if I'm using lots and lots of jewels, then I raise the price because it's expensive to buy those things. So, you know, it just depends kind of what they want. But I do have like this whole process. Somebody can, you know, hey, I'd like to get this done. I have a girl that I'm supposed to do nails for her wedding. She's having a Beauty and the Beast wedding. She has like like
Oh,
I
can
want to
just
say
picture it.
20 bridesmaids and then her. And she wants nails for all of them plus her. Thank God this is like a year away, but
Yeah.
she wants like 20 nails plus her. And like I'm doing like character portraits of Beauty
yeah.
and the Beast and like the rose.
Oh,
I'm gonna
really?
do the rose in the glass container and
Yeah.
stuff, and like you
Put
know,
one
so
on here and then have it rose petal up.
yeah, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it like
I have
yeah,
so many ideas I could do.
man. I'm gonna steal that. So yeah, I'm
It
gonna
is.
have like the little
Yeah.
petals going across.
Yeah, you
So
put
do
one
you
here and then
you do makeup too?
I do. I'm a makeup artist too. I forgot to say that.
Man,
Yes,
you do a lot of stuff.
I am a makeup artist. I'm actually right now in a
Mhm.
competition. I'm currently first place. There's 3 more days left in voting, but I'm currently first
welcome.
place. You're welcome. It's called The Face of Halloween. It's being put on basically by Miron, the face paint company, and first prize winner wins $13,000. You get to meet Jamie Lee Curtis, Matthew Lillard, and you get a spread in a magazine. So right now I'm currently first
Wait a minute,
in
you
the
get to meet Jamie Curtis?
yeah, right. I know,
Yeah, for
right?
Halloween.
Dude,
Yeah.
she's
the
hot.
13th.
She's hot as hell.
She's hot as hell.
Oh my god! Have you seen? Did you see her in the new Freaky and Friday?
Yes.
Jesus.
Hell yeah. Turned
Mario,
on even
I was
more.
like good googly moogly. Okay, just
Damn.
eyes popping out my head.
I remember her in Trading Places and her
Yeah,
being naked.
Yeah, I
she's
remember that.
stunning. She's like
Still hot.
timeless.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I was
she's
like,
timeless.
Oh, hello, Jamie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm currently first in the group voting round. That ends in 3 days, and then I don't know if I make it first. Then I don't know what happens next. I don't know if it's like then it goes on to judging rounds or something. But you know, I'm hopeful. It's the first time I've done like a sponsored competition for makeup, so I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I've been doing makeup for a long time. I did at one point go to cosmetology school, guys. Like I went to cosmetology school, but I never graduated. And this is the kicker. No, I am a beauty school drop. I had a stroke. Okay, I have a very valid reason for not finishing, but I only had 36 hours left
Oh, wow.
to finish. And then I had a really severe medical issue. I have lupus. So I've had 2 strokes in my life. I was paralyzed for a year with one of the strokes that I had in my early 20s, right after I had my son 18 years ago now. And the stroke that took me out of beauty school, I was only paralyzed for about 3 months, but I was just not well. I was really in the peak of my illness. I've been in remission now for, I want to say it's been about a year that I've been in remission, almost a year that I've been in remission. I haven't had like a serious flare up. Thank you. And like, that's why, like, this is a wig. I don't, you know, I wear a lot of wigs, but I lost all my hair when I got sick. I lost my eyebrows. I lost my lashes. Like I lost everything. And it just like started falling out in clumps. It was freaking awful. And then I kind of one day just decided, I was like, I'm going to shave my damn head. I'm taking my power back. I'm shaving my head. And I found out, thank you, Lord, I am a baddie bald. I am so cute bald. Love it. So I just decided to kind of rock it. And then whenever I want long hair, just throw on a wig. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, but I mean, like that did take me out of, it took me out of cosmetology school.
Well, that,
So,
wow. And at a young age.
oh God, my first, I first got sick 18 years ago. I'm 39. I'll be 40 next year. So like I was really young, you know, when it all transpired right after I had my son. He's now 18. He was 2 weeks old. I was feeding him and he just kind of like my arms started feeling heavy and just all of a sudden he rolled down my legs and onto I had a pillow like my feet like kind of crossed on a pillow and he rolled down my legs onto the pillow completely fine, thank God. But at that time my arm completely numb, couldn't move it, and my leg was going numb. So my other child ran and got my neighbor, and because we were living on a military base at the time, I was married to my ex-husband. He was deployed. So I ran and got my neighbor. They took me to the hospital. They couldn't figure out for the longest time what the fuck was going on with me.
They couldn't tell what lupus was or why you're having a stroke?
They didn't. They knew I was having a stroke, but they didn't know why. They didn't know what caused it because I didn't have like, I mean, I have high blood pressure and stuff like that from being sick, but like they just didn't know what was going on. So much so that they even accused me of faking it.
Oh, really?
Like
Wow.
at the military. Now, mind you, this was freaking Darnell. Anybody that knows Darnell Military Hospital knows that they're a fucking joke. So, you know, but they had accused me of faking it, and one of the doctors, I don't know if he was a doctor or a resident or whatever, he had come in, and now, mind you, I'd been there for like 2 weeks at this point. Like you know, because I'm not moving, can't figure out why. The guy comes in and he's like, we're just going to do one more test. You know, and the nurse was talking to me. All of a sudden, you know, he's like, huh. And I'm like, what? And I look over and I look down. He had shoved a hypodermic needle, and it was a very big needle, into my leg while I was not watching to see if I would be like, ow, you know? I didn't feel it. I didn't see it, you know, whatever. So I was like, is that legal? Like, I just looked at him and I was like, is that legal? Do you believe me now? Mind you, I had Bell's palsy in my face. How do you fake that? Like, how do you fake your whole face?
Side your face.
You can maybe fake not moving your arm and leg,
Right.
but how do you fake your face falling off? Like, it was melting, you know? So I don't know. But they eventually, they believed me after that. And then they,
Wow.
you know, they started doing more to try and figure it out. But I did
That's
spend,
crazy. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I
That's
spent a
wild.
year. No,
Oh,
doesn't
No,
look.
no,
No.
yeah, my mom had a stroke, and yeah, the whole side
Yeah,
of
the
her
whole
face.
side of the face,
Yeah.
like even your eye
Yeah.
droops down, and
Yeah.
like I still like it's very, very subtle, but I still have like a little bit of an imbalance on my face. I do really good at covering a lot of it with
Yeah.
makeup, but I do have a little bit, especially if I get tired, like
Uh-huh.
I'll notice it'll like, you know, droop a little bit. So it's just part of what it is, you
Yeah.
know.
Wow.
But yeah,
what we learn from people.
right.
Oh, definitely, man.
The lessons.
Holy shit. That just hearing you say that, it just like brought back memories when my mom had her stroke. And
Mhm.
that's
tough.
Yeah, it is.
It's tough.
It
I had
is.
to do PTOT
Yeah.
for an entire year. That damn penny in the sock thing, I wanted to die. Like, they tie a penny in a sock to your foot and say, lift it, just lift it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to lift it, and I'm like, yeah, it ain't fucking
And
lifted.
lifting, right.
So I went, I mean, it took me, I think it took me a good month before I could budge that sock. And it broke me. Like, I mean, something so small, budging a sock full of pennies,
Mhm.
and I couldn't do it. And I was fiercely independent prior to that. Like, I mean, I was very active. Like, prior to getting sick, I was doing bodybuilding. I was doing like all this stuff, very like in the best shape of my life.
Yeah.
And then just bam, hit
See,
it.
and you never know when that stuff happens.
No.
You could be in the best shape of your life,
Mhm.
and it could hit you like that.
Right. And I mean, well, there were signs prior to me getting sick. Like, I had preeclampsia with every single pregnancy. I had been pregnant 12 times, had several miscarriages,
Yeah.
had 8 miscarriages.
Wow.
So, and they said, you know, at first they were like, yo, you have a hostile uterus. I was like, well, I'm a hostile bitch, so that makes sense, you know, but, you know, they basically chalked it up to that. And then when I found out about the lupus, I also found out I have something called anti-cardiolipin antibody syndrome, which is a blood disorder that causes excessive clotting.
Oh,
And
wow.
it causes that. It's a lupus blood disorder. And that's how they figured out I had lupus, not anything else. Because lupus is an exclusionary disease. You basically rule everything out, and then, oh, must be lupus, you know? And
Right.
I had an ANA panel that came back, which is like one of the main tests they do. And it came back negative twice. The third time came back positive. But then they did that anti-cardiolipin test and found out that that's what it was. And they're like, well, then you have lupus. So I was like, all right, cool. At least I had a diagnosis, you know, because I spent like a good 2 years without a diagnosis. So it was just
Wow.
really tough.
Man,
Yeah.
that is a lot to take in. All at once.
I
Holy
can yap.
shit.
I'm a yapper.
No, that's just the idea. You didn't know you had this.
No.
And then you have these, 2 strokes, you said?
I had 2
Poof.
strokes.
All of a sudden you have it. Poof.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this
Mhm.
is what you have.
It really messed me up. It messed me up psychologically and emotionally and mentally, like really bad. Because I mean, I remember I was so fucking stubborn. Like I had drop foot. I had drop foot really bad. So like my PT and OT, you know, the people that I worked with, I would drag my foot behind me, and they're like, no, you have to like hit your hip and get it, like, you know, walk.
Yeah.
So I spent, when they weren't there, I would just hop everywhere. Like, and people are like, you what? I was like, I hopped everywhere, like in my house,
Yeah.
because I was like, I can't feel that, but I'm strong as hell. I mean, I was a wrestler, cheerleader, dancer, all growing up.
Yeah.
My legs could kick a hole through a freaking brick wall. Okay. And I very much just, I needed my independence. So I just hopped everywhere. I would army crawl up the stairs with
So
one
this
arm.
is more like your own rehabilitation for yourself.
Oh yeah. It was
mentally anyway.
it was my mental rehabilitation. Like I wasn't following any of the rules that PT and OT did down for me, but I was taking back my power by doing what I could to at least still be independent.
Maybe that's
be active in
Yeah.
some sort of way.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what if you tell Tom. Just hop everywhere.
Just
Yeah.
poor Tom, his poor walk.
He fell down last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
bar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit
No.
hard.
What time was that?
Oh, this is about
'Cause I was there.
7:38.
Oh, before I got there.
Yeah, before you got there.
Yeah. He
Poor, poor thing.
his whole arm was all wet because he's laying in the water and everything. I was right in front of where the ice machine's at.
Every time I see him walk, it literally hurts my heart. Like, because I know that struggle.
Oh
And-
yeah. He's stubborn as hell though.
Mhm.
He doesn't want to get his leg fixed because he'll miss supposedly a significant amount of time, and which
He's the owner. What is he stressing for?
he does that. This is
He
what he
wants the
does.
power.
I need the power.
He likes to be active.
Yeah.
But you can't be active with a bad leg.
No, and it's bad. Like you can tell he's in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he stands up, he's like,
I bet you was feeling it this morning.
oh, I bet he was.
Yeah.
But this is the second time he's fallen in the last 2 weeks.
Jesus. Yeah, we gotta
Last 2 weeks.
do something about that.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get your leg fixed.
Mm-hmm.
You can still be in the place, but you're not moving around. You
Right.
gotta sit down, sit your ass down. For a
Right.
minute.
Chill. Take a breather.
He doesn't want to listen though.
Mm-mm. No, he's always there. He's very dedicated to that
yeah.
place. So
Sleeping, whether he's sleeping or
right.
he was on the show.
Oh, you had Tom on here?
Yes.
Love it.
We would ask him questions, and he got really comfortable because there's nothing going on around him but talk.
Right.
Us talking.
Hmm.
So it can be a little, I don't know, little
Unfiltered.
yeah, well, not
Soothing.
soothing more or
Oh,
less.
did he fall asleep?
Yes.
Yeah, he
So
went
we
like
asked-
this.
yeah, we
No,
asked-
you know what? I see that for him.
But
I
the,
see
the thing is,
so much.
we ask him a question as he's falling asleep, and he'll wake up and
Answer it.
Yes.
like that.
He is funny.
Yeah.
He's got some humor on him, boy.
Yeah,
He'll
used
say
to-
some shit that's
he used
so
to be
out of pocket,
worse.
but with the most dead serious
With-
fucking face.
face. Yeah,
Just stone cold, like, hey, did you know blah blah blah? And I'm like, what?
that
And
used to
then-
get me the
but
first
you,
time.
it's like so obviously bullshit. But
First year I worked for him, he got me a lot
yeah,
with his bullshit.
Yeah.
So it was, but he's a good guy. But
He is a
yeah,
good guy.
he's got to get that stuff fixed.
yeah,
but
for sure.
I can understand that
Yeah.
because that right there takes its toll on his pride,
Hmm.
and he doesn't want to let that go.
Yeah. Oh my God, pride is a really hard thing to get over
That's
because
a-
like that for me when I was going through all that, my pride was something that like because my wife I've been with Marilyn now for 16 years.
Okay.
We've only been married since 2019, but we've been together for 16 years, and it's a really long time. It's not long enough though. I want to be with her till infinity and beyond. But so like when we first got together, I remember I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea. Okay, so
You warned us.
I did warn you, I am an open book. I was married when I met my wife. I'm a panini of the LGBTQIA, alphabet mafia. So I basically like hearts, not parts. I don't care what you're rocking below the belt. If we vibe, we're cool. So, but I also am poly. So I was married to my husband with his permission, seeing Marilyn, right? So at the time when I first got sick, Marilyn, it was one of the times I got sick. Marilyn was at the hospital. My husband wouldn't even come visit me.
Oh, really?
He would never step foot in the fucking hospital
And when he wasn't deployed?
while he wasn't deployed. Yeah. And I died that time that Marilyn was there. I literally died. I was down for 4 minutes. And it was,
Did you see anything?
that's
Yeah, that's the question I
oh,
was just thinking.
no.
You like how I
It
thought
was
that?
worse than
Yeah.
that. When I died, it like basically, have you ever like right before you pass out that tunnel vision you get?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the tunnel vision and it felt like my body was being sucked into itself, like from Get Out, where you're
Yeah,
falling.
like, yeah.
That's what it felt like, where I was being sucked into it. And then I was aware of
Was
my
it called
surroundings.
astral plane?
Like not astro plane, astro projecting.
Yeah.
So I was aware of my surroundings, and I was somewhere. I like to. This is how I've convinced myself not to be terrified of death, because that really fucked me up. I say I was in the in between because I don't think it was my time. Obviously, I'm still here, but I just don't think it was my time. So I didn't go the end destination, because I saw fucking nothing. I felt basically isolated, alone. It's almost the absence of noise to the point to where it's painful. It was so quiet that I was kind of going mad within seconds in my head, and I was searching around, pitch black, deafeningly quiet, searching around, trying to grasp anything, screaming hello, but no noise is coming out. Still the deafening silence, but I know I'm saying something, and just nothing. And then all of a sudden I'm being pulled back and sucked back into life, and I just woke up. And I mean, they were shocking the shit out of me, but I woke up, and but I remember it so vividly because it was so unsettling. It was so unsettling, and it was like I was here, I was gone, but I was in a place that was very much uneasy to me.
Don't you lose brainwaves after so long?
Yeah,
certain amount of time.
Yes, after a certain amount of time, you do. I think you could like permanently be in a coma. There's a lot of things. But I was down for a hot fucking minute, and I know they shocked me back a couple times. My heart started, and then it stopped again, and then they shocked.
And he
me
wasn't
back.
there for that.
No.
Asshole.
He wouldn't come to the hospital. And even Marilyn called him and was like, dude, your wife just coded. And he was like, is she okay now? And, and a dead ass. He's like, is she okay now? Yeah, she's awake now. But do you want to come see her? Oh, no, she'll be all right. You're with her. Like, that should have been my first fucking indication.
That flag was just slowly rising.
If the
that was a red flag. I mean, that's a big giant flag.
Nah, if the physical violence didn't pull me out of that relationship, that was like nothing. It's like
Toro.
Yeah. I wish that I had loved myself enough to realize that I didn't deserve even that, because I was putting up with far worse from that man. Far worse. I mean, he went to prison for trying to hurt me.
Oh, wow.
So like that was my final breaking point. I ended up leaving, and me and Marilyn ran off into the sunset and lived happily ever after. So Louise. But she's been oh my God, that I could talk about her all day. She's been a constant rock, and she's the most amazing, sweet, genuine, perfect person I have ever met in my life. And I didn't think
she's dealing with you.
Oh my, you know what? I ask her all the time. I'm like, how do you deal with my shit? Like, honestly, because I know I'm a lot. I am a lot of a freaking human being. I'm very out there. I'm very crazy. Like, I'm always very flamboyant, boisterous. And she is the complete opposite. I have about 2,000 pairs of clothing, 2,000 pieces of clothing. I'm not kidding.
Shocker.
And that's after I got rid of about 1,000 pieces. Okay. I'm so serious. I had to build an entire room for my closet.
No shit.
And like I built built-ins in this room, an entire room attached to my room in my closet. Is my closet.
How many pairs of shoes do you think you have?
I counted at one point over 150.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
The one question you asked is how many pair of shoes.
She had a lot of pieces of clothing.
No, but the crazy thing is, my wife, she's got maybe 5 shirts, like 3 pairs of pants. The most. You
can have this drawer right here.
We had a dresser, an armoire, and then this tiny little dresser that's got like the little cube drawers, right? She ended up giving me the armoire, giving me the dresser. Now she's in the cube drawer, and she only occupies 3 of the cubes.
Fold my clothes like
3 fucking cubes. I'm like, girl, how do you survive? Like, I need options. Like, I can't. If I go into my closet, I got 3 shirts or 5 shirts, 3 pairs of pants. I'm gonna cry. Every time. I need to look different. You guys know my motto. I don't want to look like any other bitch out there. I want to walk down the street and know confidently no one looks like me.
Oh, that's Jamie right there.
And exactly.
I understand where you're coming with that, though.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I do not like looking like other people think. Oh, I don't give a fuck what people think. Well, a lot of people look at me, and like, especially since I'm so like openly out about being a drag king, and like they're like, you dress up like a guy,
man.
but you're so
I've
girly.
seen the picture. The picture
Eh,
threw me off. I
And I look amazing
like
as a
genuine.
guy.
And I was
Like genuine,
I was
dead
look at
serious.
that.
I look amazing. I'm baddie.
We'll get to that in a little bit. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my sentence for a little bit later because I feel bad.
Yeah, no, but like I don't think I can't say I've never cared about what people thought about me. Trauma.
You had it.
Yeah, trauma
Somewhere in your life, yeah.
definitely. People, berating you, beating you down, telling you're nothing, you're
Right.
less than. That'll really weigh on you.
Oh, yeah,
And when
definitely.
I was married to my ex-husband, never in my wildest dreams did I dress like this.
Right.
I had jeans, t-shirts, and like
You had
my
3 pairs of shirts.
the only colors I was even allowed to wear was like black, white, and gray,
Really?
and sometimes blue. And I had one dress. Get this, and y'all know me. I had a white tennis dress that was like my prized possession because
Yeah.
because I felt like attractive in it, but it wasn't.
You did.
It wasn't me. And then I got with Marilyn, and she was like, I don't care how you dress, however makes you feel happy. And I'm like, okay, wait, I want to be like the maximalist, like crazy Barbie, like kawaii, just everything, like every style. And I just took style from here, and I just, and now I dress based off my emotion. So like if I wake up and I'm in a, bad mood, then I'll wear like grunge, or, like if I'm in a good mood, I'll be like all pastel poppy,
vibrant colors.
So it just really I dress how I feel.
All right,
and I don't give a fuck.
Now we know that if she comes wearing grunge look, she's not bad.
She's in a bad mood.
She's in a bad mood.
Give her a Jägermeister stat.
Stat. I need that Jaeger now.
Then she might go to her car and change and come back all happy.
With some vibrant colors.
Y'all can never tell when I'm in a bad mood, though. I don't wear that shit on my face.
No, she doesn't.
Mm-mm.
You never wear that kind of.
No, because you know what?
Bullshit.
I don't because I really like putting out positivity. I feel like the world is lacking in kindness and positivity. And if I can be a beacon to spread a little bit of that kindness and positivity, it's going to infect people, and they're going to be feeling happy, and happy people make other people happy. Like, let's just make the world fucking happy.
The vibes that you put out in the world always come back.
Oh yeah,
I've seen you kind of upset.
You've seen me. I'm sure you've seen me upset. I'm not saying I'm never mad or upset.
I've seen you in your face.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes it's like.
Yeah,
I get frustrated.
Yeah.
Especially with all the drunk people sometimes I had this one, oh my God, this one guy. He's like, he just finished singing, and he comes off, when can I go up again? I said, well, there's about 13 people in line, so and 14 songs. And he was like, no, I need to go up now. And he came back 4 or 5 times telling me like, are you going to put me up now? Am I up now? Finally, I was like, you have 7 songs left. Get away from me. Because like I have a breaking point.
Yeah.
You keep asking me stupid shit. Eventually, I'm going to be like, my stupid shit-o-meter has hit its capacity.
You get stupid answers.
You're right. You're going to get stupid answers from me. I'm only nice until you break me.
So, I just thought of a question. It's totally opposite way we were talking about. Sorry.
No,
but
you're fine.
with your face makeup thing,
Mm-hmm.
if someone asks you to do their makeup for like Halloween, and everything else, do you charge for that too?
Of course, yeah. I mean, like it depends. I mean, there's obviously a friends and family discount, but I've done several people's makeup, especially for Halloween. It depends what you're wanting. And because some people just want like a cute little glam beat. Some people want like the special effects, like, make me look like I'm decomposing. Okay, well, we're going to have to charge a little bit for that, but it just depends. I have like, all the setup, the paint and all that. So you don't have to ever bring your own stuff. So I do charge, but a lot of times, like with my friends and family, I'm like, just tip me. And I just like leave it up to them. I'm like, just tip me. And then it's kind of also like getting the tea, because like if you tell someone to just tip you, you see what they believe you're worth.
Yeah.
And like for me, that speaks volumes. Like, what do I mean to you? What does my time, my work, my effort, my skill set mean to you? So if I'm asking you, okay, just tip me, give me what you think this is worth, and you hand me a fucking $5 bill, bitch, I know you're a piece of shit. Like I know off top, you suck ass as a human being, because I just spent 3 hours doing your fucking makeup and you hand me $5 with a straight face, bitch. Give me a penny, I guess. Like, what is that? You know?
Yeah.
It actually, it goes back to how you're saying that. Back when the pump house used to be open, this one lady worked her ass off to get a tip, and they tipped her a penny.
Oh no,
So-
I chucked that so far up
She
there.
did. No, she did. They walked out. She went running after him, threw the penny back on. So you could keep your fucking penny.
Yeah,
And then
like,
she
you
came
need this more than I do.
And she came back in, and I said, "Did you just throw a penny at them?" They said, "Yeah, that was my tip." I said, "Oh."
Penny for your thoughts, bitch.
So I went. So then Ray and everybody came to me and says, What was she outside for?" I said, "I'll let you answer that. Ask her that. I'm not going to say anything."
Not putting the business out there. I ain't no snitch.
Yeah.
'Cause I was a host, but they made me run the floor.
Yeah.
And I went, "I'm not going to answer that one right now."
Yeah.
I'm more.
Plead the
keeping it
fifth.
quiet.
I said,
Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was more shocked what happened, so I'm not going to tell you. Once she says what she did, come back to me and see if
Yeah, no, that's like instantly like it's on
wow.
site. Like you hand me a penny, it's on site.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I'm catching that fade.
I give it
I'm
right.
catching it.
Somebody leaves me 50 cents, I'll give it a right back. There
Right.
you go.
I'm catching that fucking fade. And I mean,
brother.
honestly, like tipping, I think tipping should just be abolished. I think people should just get paid fair wages. But like that's personally me, like in situations like that, I think people should just make decent livable wages.
Yeah.
You know, because tipping is kind of like it's awkward for
bonus.
everyone involved, but it is a bonus.
Some people get it, some people don't. And some people overdo it, and some
Mhm.
people don't.
I
Yeah.
think the ones that overdo it, because I'm an overdoer, the ones that overdo it are people that have worked in service industry
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
You know, like we've I was a bartender for years. I was a stripper for years. You know, like I did tons of stuff that were service related and that were tip based.
Yeah.
So like if you've worked in that type of field, you know what it is. So you don't make shit
You
besides tip.
overcompensate sometimes.
You totally do.
Yeah.
Totally.
You're a what?
Yeah, I
heard it right,
was
Joe.
an exotic dancer for many
Yeah.
a year. You know what? Not the dinger.
Yes.
Not the dinger.
Go, let's rewind time.
Yeah. I actually was like a
Good time.
3-time ranked pole dancer
Oh, really?
in Texas.
You say your legs were strong.
Oh, I'll have to show you the music video I was in. I was in a music video and I have I have-
You bullshit.
no, I'm telling you, you should feel my leg, how strong
Yeah.
it is. It's like literally like as hard as this table.
Holy shit.
It's crazy. But I have a music video that I was in like, I don't even know, at least 16 years ago. But the music video has like all of my pole work and stuff in it. So
Oh,
I'll
shit.
show
I was
you.
asking about her makeup, but look at that.
Oh, is that the competition thing?
Wow.
Yeah. That was a combination of
Yeah.
3 different looks.
That's really cool.
That was Pennywise,
Yeah.
Hellraiser, and Queen of Hearts. And I combined
in
it
one?
into one look.
Very,
Yeah.
that's very
So
cool.
yeah.
I was right. It is all.
It's all 3. It's
That's
all
pretty
3.
cool.
I
Yeah.
was
Thanks.
right. High five to me.
High five to you.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, why does it look like
Yeah. It was a little bit of
Penny- it's
everything.
Pennywise I got.
Yeah. Pennywise, Hellraiser, and Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's probably like my favorite look I've ever done too.
That is really cool.
Oh God,
That is.
that took 16 hours.
That took
No shit.
16
And you did
hours.
it. You did it
16
all
fucking
yourself.
I did it all
All
myself.
yourself.
Yes, those the gold the horn or what do you call it, spikes coming
Yeah,
out of my
yeah.
head, and that is they're like the skewers that you put marshmallows on.
Yeah.
And I just cut them real short, spray painted them gold, rolled them in glitter, and then filed the back so that would be flat, and then individually like I did the checkered board pattern, and
That's
then
all makeup.
individually it's all makeup, individually glued each piece on there.
No
No.
wig or
No wig. It's all makeup. I did make the headpiece though with the flowers.
yeah.
But other than that, it's all makeup.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can get somebody to win a costume contest for Halloween. I'll tell you that much.
9 times out of 10, I do be winning the costume
Yeah.
contest.
So you in for a run for your money. for
Uh-huh.
Halloween. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Spiegel-
are we having a
Spiegels ain't gonna work
costume
anymore.
contest at the bar?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
do.
Oh yeah, every year.
What's the prize?
I'm not sure exactly.
It's usually $100.
Oh, I'm doing it.
I thought it was more than that one time.
Mine was 200.
Okay,
Nice.
Every time I win, it's 200.
but I think
I-
you got some. You got some competition
I
now.
win at least first or second every year. Thank you.
Got some competition.
I guess you're coming in second this year.
You might be coming in third.
Actually, I was going to ask you if you do my makeup.
I will
If
do
I,
your
if
makeup.
I figure out what I want to do this year.
Yes, I no matter what, the answer is yes. I'll do your makeup.
I haven't figured it out what I want.
Should be that guy on Lemony Snicket's the Baron with the long nose. You should do that.
Can't figure out what I'm gonna do.
I have like a
You have the right
cyborg.
hairdo for it.
I started working on a costume like forever ago, but it's a cyborg Care Bear robot costume, and I'm like building it, and then I'm building it out of EVA foam or whatever, and all of the foam has
shit,
Care Bears painted on it.
Oh
So,
shit! This is gonna be a. I want to see this next costume you
But
put
if
together.
if you ever did my makeup, if I figured out what I want to do, I'm not going to there.
Why not? You going to a bigger one?
I'm going to a bigger place so I can get bigger money.
yeah,
Like Four Winds, they do. I think it's $1,000 for first prize.
I've done the Four Winds competition before,
Stuff like that.
and like I was an avatar, and I
People
mean
go.
the
People
most
go, yeah.
awesome looking avatar. I had the whole costume, whole bit,
Yeah.
makeup, everything.
Tail and everything.
Tail and everything was rhinestoned too, because I'm a shiny bright bitch. So yeah, I went and I came in like fifth.
Yeah.
There were the costumes there
Yes,
were fucking next level.
they are.
Yeah.
Like it really very much put me in my place. Like, oh, you wanna play with the big dogs, you gotta bring big dog,
Yeah, they
like
bring that
game.
energy.
Yeah.
When I did I think it was Club Fever back then, if they're still open, if that's the one year I did it. But I was when Saw first came out.
Yeah.
That's my wife's favorite movie series.
Mine too actually.
Uh,
But I did the clown,
mhm.
but I brought a tricycle.
Oh, nice.
I brought a recorder and I didn't talk. And every time I wheeled my thing up, I told they said, "Oh wait," so they noted hit
Push the button.
Press play.
press play.
That's cool.
And then it was the guy's voice, but I did it where it
Jigsaw.
was. Yeah, I did it
Yeah.
where it wasn't my voice; it was his voice, but I made it into a sentence every single time.
Oh, I love that.
So
That's
I
creative.
put more work into mine when I do it when I go to bigger places.
Mhm.
Stuff like around here. Oh shit! So like shit in the good.
When I was pregnant with Lily, I did a costume contest at oh god, I don't even know what the hell it's called, but it's like down by Glenlord Road or some shit.
Oh, Sentinel.
Oh,
Santinellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the contest at Santinellas. I was very pregnant. I went there as Ursula, and I had built the tentacles.
I remember that.
That was me.
That was you.
That was me.
Because I came in.
Speaking of the mic.
I came in third
Yeah.
because I was the Bonneville Snowman.
Oh God, I remember you. I remember you there.
Small world.
That was before we knew each other, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was Ursula, and then I went to. Oh my God, this is going to be a blast from the past. Buoys,
Yeah.
and I went at. I was also pregnant the same Halloween, and I went as Earl, and I had wife beater on, like a undershirt on, with my stomach hanging out. I put hair all down my stomach. I had a mullet.
Yeah.
And Marilyn dressed
think
up
I
with
DJ'd that
rollers.
night.
Yeah, I
think
won.
I
I
was
won
DJ.
first place that
Yeah,
that night.
I was voting for when they were doing stuff at Buoys.
Yeah.
I think I was DJing that night.
Yeah, I was very much Earl. Earl was that was probably my favorite costume ever, and it was so like just not me.
I remember your costume. 'Cause I thought, damn, that's an awesome costume.
Yeah,
But I could never compete with. I'm glad I never faced them, but Matt Lignell and Jason Clement. I mean,
They did with Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, they went Dumb and Dumber one
Mm.
year. They killed it every year, and then they were just judges
Mm.
with
Do you think it was like a kind of set up to where
popularity wins.
friends?
Yeah, but they didn't know I got third, and they didn't know. But that was a year. I think
I feel like
Hunter won.
Santinello's is
I
like
think
that.
I think Hunter won that one.
Yeah,
year.
he did. He won. He
Yeah.
was Wilson.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the fence.
Friends, yeah.
I was like,
he told us about
so
that. You know why why he did that costume?
Hmm.
His girlfriend at the time didn't tell him that he was going to the costume, so he went out back to his own fence, cut
No.
off a little
and
section,
he won first place.
and just wore a hat, and that's it. Yep.
I was so livid. I
He
built
was sitting right there when he told
a
us.
fucking functioning Ursula costume with Flotsam and Jetsam that lit up.
Yep.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This costume was next level.
Yeah.
I was beyond
What place
pissed.
did you get?
I got did I get second or third?
I think you got second.
I
'cause
think I got second.
I got third.
No, I got second. Yeah, I got second then.
Yeah.
But I was really pissed because my costume, like construction wise, was by far like
I sweated my ass
superior.
off. sweated my ass off.
Mm,
I can imagine. Yeah, what the bottom of snowman?
Yeah.
yeah.
Full head to toe.
Yeah, you were a
Mhm.
sweaty mess in that thing.
But made me look 6 foot because the broad shoulders popped up like this. And yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was
I didn't
cool. It
skip-
was a cool costume.
I never
remember
took it off until I went back to my car.
Yeah.
No one knew who I was.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I do it.
Hiding. Mm.
It's fun. But then after a while around here, I got so pissed off that I kept on losing. I got second or third to something fucking funny.
Oh yeah. hmm
So I said, screw this.
Yeah.
Now it's
Wear
funny
some,
time.
It's time to be a
Speedos and-
comedian.
Speedos and
My Speedo year, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was Olympic.
Michael Phelps.
I was Olympic swimmer.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Speedo and
The
a
hat.
swim cap.
Swim cap.
Girl, baby,
goggles
girl.
With my dad bod now. Yeah.
I would have been like cat calling you.
Yep. Then I was a male. I was Chippendale.
Didn't you have a wig on at
Yeah.
the time?
Yeah.
I think you should do that
80s
again.
wig.
I think you
Yep.
should do that again.
But I had my cousin gonna do it with me, like, because we were gonna do the skit from Saturday Night Live.
Chris Farley and
I was Chris
Swayze.
Farley, and my cousin
that.
that is 6 foot with tattoos up and down, and then has a 6-pack and everything else. He didn't want to do it after he got kind of nervous, so he bailed out on me on that.
Oh,
that
boo.
day,
got
so,
nervous.
yeah.
Boo, boo.
So and I was Dorothy one year. I mean,
I remember
That's
that.
what's up.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I like that.
I like being something funny now.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
No.
And I win with the funny shit now.
Yeah,
so I'm
'cause-
happy.
Everybody
Yeah.
wants to laugh.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Judges too.
That's a good costume.
I got so
Mhm.
felt up that day of my ass getting grabbed, my tits getting grabbed when I was Dorothy though.
Well, they don't-
I remember you as Dorothy too.
Yeah.
I remember.
I was
You as
for a while.
Dorothy.
I was Dorothy for 1 year.
Mhm.
I was Ursula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
I tried it. I had silly string and shooting silly string out. Let it go.
Oh, Elsa.
Elsa.
Yeah, I was like,
Ursula.
Wait, Ursula's
Sorry.
got the.
Elsa. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you several Halloweens then, probably
Yeah,
before
Joe
we
gets
met.
into it.
Everybody always wants to know what I'm going to be every year because I'm always something different.
I'm gonna know ahead of time. 'cause
I
I'm
normally
doing
have to
makeup.
work, and I can't get like too overly dressed up.
Oh, I'm
'cause
gonna
I-
get
I
obnoxious.
did Samuel L. Jackson
Oh, I love it. Love
I had
it.
the whole Star Wars outfit.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it was so
you're
hot.
You're so hot behind the bar.
It was so hot and heavy. It was
Yeah.
like really good costume,
Yeah.
really good cloth. more like.
Right.
Yeah. You were the guy from David Chappelle.
Oh yeah, I did it. The crack.
Not the one.
Yeah.
I
Tyrone
love
Biggums.
it. I love it. I love it.
And I
Good
still
job.
didn't win anything.
That's funny.
And people were laughing about it.
No, that's funny. That's a good one.
I did that at what was the boathouse. When I did that, everybody knew exactly who I was, and they started laughing. It was funny.
Mhm.
He also did his ours.
Did I do this ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it as
Yeah,
ours.
you did his ours.
I had
Yeah.
one of those. I bought a suit from Goodwill,
Nice.
and yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, Halloween's coming up right around the
Asheville lips.
corner.
I know. I haven't decided.
I'm
yet.
so excited. I love Halloween.
I already
especially
know
now.
my costume is. I'm not saying anything yet.
You're really gonna dress up?
Yeah.
Look at you go.
We're
Are
all
we,
dressing up.
are we gonna
It'll
go? somewhere
be
different now?
comfortable for, huh?
Are we gonna go another bar too?
No, I'm. It depends on what
Halloween's on a Saturday, so they usually do stuff Friday, Saturday.
I hope I
Sunday.
work. Honestly.
Yeah, I actually want to work.
It
Yeah.
can work if we do it on that Saturday. Do it that Saturday. We can go to one on Friday.
I still
Uh-huh.
I want to work. that
All weekend?
Yeah, the whole weekend.
Yeah,
Money,
that's
baby.
money, man.
Catch the bag.
So my next,
Especially if I don't win anything, I'll be
Mm.
pissed. I'll be mad.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't actually do it just so I can win. Not around here anymore.
I play to
Mhm.
win.
I play to win
keeps.
too, but
I can't around here.
I get
I've won
pissed
so
off
much.
if they do it by crowd participation. It irks my
No,
fucking
they
nerves.
do. Sandbar, they always do it by judges.
See, I much prefer that.
Yeah, we do like what 3 or 4 judges.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
much
and-
prefer that
and-
because the crowd participation, you bring enough people, you can do. Last year, I was dressed as Snow White's poison apple. Had my whole head was as poison apple. I looked cool as shit, and I had a Snow White outfit that I made, and I went and did this, contest. First prize was $500 at this little bar down in Berrien Springs.
Oh, the
The garage?
Yeah.
that's them out.
Yeah, and I go, and a girl wearing, I shit you not, a sparkly dress with these glasses that she had to have gotten from Goodwill. They were like alien glasses. She won.
I
was like-
what was she?
She was an alien. A sparkly dress, alien glasses, was an alien. Where the fuck is the creativity there?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Not even makeup, nothing. Just the glasses. It's like, but she brought like half the community. So,
Yeah.
and even like the owner was like, well, the Apple has the best costume, but she got the applause. I'm like,
the
ugh.
costumes I hate the most is the most cliche ones, like someone dressing up as a kitty cat.
Oh
or
yeah.
a schoolgirl, or something,
please no.
a naughty librarian.
Please fucking not.
That is so cliche. It's so
I'm gonna be a naughty librarian.
See, you know what? I could maybe get behind it if you, but you got
Tie it right here.
I could maybe get behind it if you did it. Like if I think if it's like
you
out of
better
the
not wear
norm.
it. Your ass
Yes.
hanging out.
Oh my god, where it says sexy. Yes, please do it.
Oh,
do it.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Some fishnets.
Oh,
Now
you
you're
get
just gonna look like a
roasted all
hooker.
night.
Yes.
With
Love
a
it.
ruler.
With a beard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, with my beard.
Don't even get me started on the last time I had a ruler in my damn hand.
You better watch out. Oops. Hey, Joe, can you pick this up?
Oops, I did it again.
Oh, no.
No, seizures were involved, not mine. So,
No. What the hell?
Top of the hour.
Is it really
Might as
already?
well do it now.
You got to pee or something?
No, I think that.
It's almost 3 minutes.
All right, I'll ask one more question.
Yeah, do
Actually,
that. I'll
So-
set it up.
my next question actually would be with the makeup thing. So I'm kind of curious. What's the craziest thing you ever done for somebody?
probably for somebody.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard because
How extreme do they help other people go?
it wasn't for somebody else really. The craziest thing I'd ever done was on me, other than the one you saw.
Yeah.
It was like a biohazard half Moana, like a Moana biohazard thing. So I built like a biohazard thing that can, and I was like a mountain of Tafiti
Yeah.
on one side and the lava monster on the other, and it was really cool. And I had like 3D pieces.
Do you always have stuff that combined, like you said, Snow White?
Yeah.
You're wearing the apple. What you're wearing the dress.
I like doing
You
things
make
that are out
people
of the norm.
think.
Yeah,
You make people think
I'm a
with
think
yours.
piece. I'm
Yeah.
a think piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me
noticed
anything
that.
about drag, by the
Not
way.
yet. We have another hour.
Oh, do we really?
Oh,
Cool.
I'm not done. So yeah.
I thought you said we had 3 minutes. I was like, oh.
3 minutes for the
Top of the hour.
top of the hour.
Oh, nice. See, I'm not a podcast. I've never been on a podcast.
I know. I
Once again.
Yeah.
popped
You did pop my cherry.
Oh,
Not the
That's a
womp
joke.
womp.
That's a joke.
Not the womp
I
womp.
get it a lot.
I was trying to hit this right here.
But
You bullshit.
Yeah. That was the wrong button.
You lying.
That's still good.
Lonnie.
Joe wants to take off his headphones. All right, guys, we're at the top of the hour. Truth Theorem Podcast, episode 119.
Yeah.
For those who are watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment if you want. We will definitely love to hear it from you. Anyway, I'm James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, the co-host. We have Jamie B in the house.
Hey.
First podcast she's ever done.
Ever. I love
Cherry's
it.
been neutralized.
Pop it. Pop.
I don't know why I said neutralized.
Pop. It's been obliterated at this
Neutralizing
point.
Cherry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Giggity,
I'm already
giggity.
sweating already.
Got my hands all sweaty now.
Ooh, hey.
Knees weak, arms are
All
heavy.
Yes.
All right.
All right, we're getting back into it, guys.
Okay, let's get back.
Hour 2.
Hour 2.
All right. So, yes, I'm not going to ask that question yet about what you just said. But my one question goes back with everything that you've been through so far in your life.
Mhm.
Do you regret anything?
Oh, that is funny that you asked me that, because I was kind of practicing on my live earlier and somebody asked me that. And I said, out of everything I've been through in my life, and when I tell you, I'm not going to go into detail, obviously, but I've been through some of the most diabolical trauma.
So far, I'm learning that a lot. Yes.
But all the things that I've told you today are pittance in comparison to my childhood. It was
But
it
you
was bad.
almost died. How's that?
Again, pittance. I would have rather, you
Yeah.
know, like it was bad from the time I was 2 to the time I was like around 8 years old. I had that significant trauma from my grandfather. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I don't know how honest you want me to be, but I was in a gang from the time I was 10 to the time I think I got out at 15. And that was really probably the worst mistake I ever made was joining that. I'm adopted. I'm adopted by a white Jewish family. I'm Black and Cuban. And the schools that I attended growing up, I never really felt like I felt out of place all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I was called the N-word constantly, and you know, I just was berated and just made to feel less than. So, because we were in a very predominantly, you know, white area.
Right.
So I kind of rebelled and pushed the fuck away from everything. Plus, that you combine all that with what I went through from 2 to like 8. It really, I was fighting for my life. I was fighting just to stay alive at the point. So then when I turned, you know, to the streets, I turned to the gang, and I found a family of people that looked like me and that accepted me. And I thought I was like, oh, I won the jackpot. You know, like finally got friends that get me, right? And it was just, I was walking into a den full of predators, and I wasn't aware. You know, why would a 27-year-old man want a 10-year-old anything? You know, like why would a 27-year-old man want to talk to a 10-year-old? You know, you shouldn't.
Right.
You wouldn't. But so obviously the people that kind of inducted me into that life had ulterior motives. You know, I ran kind of a pretty big car theft ring when I was younger. You know, I did get caught for 2 of the vehicles. I did like community service. I was a fucking child, you know, like, so they didn't, and they only knew about 2. You know, there was quite a bit, you know, I had like this whole thing going, you know, and, you know, I was kind of like forced to entertain men at a young age, and I was fed drugs at a young age. You know, that's how they kept you compliant. That's how they kept you complacent. They would just shoot you up in the arm and send you about your merry way and be like, we're going to do what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So I have fought through so much. It's unfathomable, really. You know, I started writing a book. I'm on chapter 6 because it's so hard to write that I just, and on top of that, I don't want to traumatize my family. And like my mom knows about what my grandfather did, you know, like, and it wasn't her dad. Her dad was amazing. It was my dad's stepfather. So
and it seems like it's always somebody that's not part of the bloodline of the family, right? That does stuff like that.
It was my dad's stepdad, you know, and he was a fucking monster, and I didn't even say anything about it until I was in my 20s, and he died. So when he died, I finally told my dad, I told my mom.
So lifting that burden off, how did you feel after that?
I felt relieved, but not good. Like almost, I kind of felt creeped the fuck out when I found out he died, because I was like, can he see me? You know, like dead ass. Like I'm sure he's rotting in hell, but like, can he in any way, shape, or form see me? And so I went through a very traumatic period once I found out he died, because I was like, I just felt watched, uncomfortable, like, because I always felt like, oh, your loved ones are never really that far, they're always with you. So I felt like he had a very horrific obsession with me. And you know, obviously the only reason I got liberated from it is because he lived 4 hours away from us, like by Disney, and we lived in Miami. So like, it wasn't ever like a constant, but every time we'd go to visit, you know, like every time we'd go visit his mom, my dad's mom, it would happen, you know, and it was just really fucked up. It was fucked up. I mean, the earliest case I remember, I was like in diapers, you know, like I was still in diapers. And I remember, you know, like just sitting on his lap and him reaching his hand in there, you know, and it was just like, it's fucked up.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. And like, I mean, people like that should be, you know, stoned. But it's a horrible thing to do to a child, you know. And like that was just the first taste of it for me, you know. And unfortunately it just never stopped. It never stopped. Like even well into adulthood, I can't even tell you how many times, you know. And it's just it's a hard thing to go through. It's a hard thing to overcome, especially that I turned to drugs a lot of times because, like I said, my initial encounter with drugs was kind of forced on me. And so then I always kind of fell back on that, you know, and then I had to like get clean when I got pregnant at 15, you know. I was 15 years old when I got pregnant with my first. I had to get clean. I begged them to let me out of the gang and they did. And that was to me very fucking surprising. You know, because everything I had heard about gangs in Miami, like you're in, you don't get out, you die. But the guy that got me in, because it wasn't the first gang I was in. The first gang I was in was bullshit, and he took me from that and put me in a different one. And he had asked me to marry him when I was 14. He was probably 15 years my senior, and he asked me to marry him when I was 14. He said, "We'll just wait." So he was grooming the shit out of me. He was like, "We'll just wait." And then I got pregnant at 15 he was my age as well, my baby's father, you know. I got pregnant at 15 and I was like, "Listen, I'm pregnant. I don't want nothing to do with this anymore. We're moving, you know, out of the area. I just need to be done. Please let me go." And I don't know why he did, but he did. So he let me out of it. And
a moment of empathy or compassion.
A moment, of compassion. And like, even I was so like, I don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome or whatever, but I was so fucking brainwashed because like up until very recently, I was still like, he's a good guy. Oh, he's such a good guy. Like he let me out. He didn't have to do that. He wasn't the one to assault me. Just the enforcer that he made assault me when I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So like he was a good guy. But then I was like, nah, like he reached out to me probably maybe 2 years ago. He reached out to me on fucking Facebook. And I was like, like as a mother of a child about the age I was when all that fuckery started happening, I was like, oh, you aren't a good guy. You're a piece of shit. Like, oh, blinders, you know. But it's just, I would say as far as regrets though, everything that has happened has brought me to where I'm at now. So I said all that to say this. I don't have regrets. I honestly would do it all again. I'd live my life exactly the same way, as fucked up, as horrifying as it was. I would live every minute the same because that brought me to having my children. And those specific children, that brought me to my wife, that brought me to my life now, and that brought me ultimately to my happiness. And I don't think I would be as liberated, as free as I am now had I not experienced the direct opposite. So I wouldn't change a fuck thing.
See, and you wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here with you fine folks.
We often talk about this, about things we regret anything in our life. Sometimes I look back on my life, I wish I could have done things differently. Certain things in my life were I don't know, I had a choice to go one way or left, other. And I chose this way. I totally understand what you're saying. You wouldn't be the person that you are today if you didn't go through all the stuff that you went through. And everybody should think that way too. But some things that I could have did something that
totally put me on a better trajectory.
Totally changed my life, but I wouldn't be here either. You know what I mean? So I understand. Totally understand that.
I think if I had
want to be here with me.
I think if I had buckled down in school, like I mean, school was super easy for me, so I got bored. So I think if I had just said fuck it, I have ADHD and I'm bipolar, so like to me, studying is like the hardest thing ever. Like I know it and that's cool, but if it's boring and it's out of my brain, I don't even want to read it. So like for me, I just I would have probably applied myself more during my like high school era, instead of just worrying about the next girl I was gonna be chasing or boy I was gonna be chasing or like doing diabolical shit. I should have been like hardcore hitting the books. I could have been anything. I could have been fucking president by now. I am very smart. I am a smart girl, but it just it wasn't in the cards for me.
Right.
But I'm actually happy at where I'm at. Even a year ago, I was an HR freaking generalist. I was an HR generalist for 10 years. Okay. Most people look at me and they're like, no way in absolute hell you were ever HR. But I was an HR generalist for 10
Really?
years. Yeah. And I loved it. I loved every minute of it. But again, I lost my job in a really, upsetting way. I lost my job and it brought me to this point, living my life, doing things, creative things. And I thrive and I'm so happy when I'm being creative. And for me, that's what I wanted. I didn't even know I wanted it. And I do.
That goes back to what the lady that makes sandcastles. That's
Uh-huh.
all she does for a living is making sandcastles. Right
Yeah.
where
But
you're
she
sitting.
enjoys it
Mhm.
so much.
And what you just said is pretty much what she said.
Mhm.
I lost my job. No, her husband got cancer,
Mm.
and she had cancer, got rid of it. Then her husband had cancer,
Mhm.
and she just wanted to do something that she loves doing
Didn't,
the
Yeah.
most.
didn't he die?
Yeah, he died
Yeah,
Oh,
he
of
died,
that's
cancer.
sad. That's so sad.
She beat hers, but he died of his. But and so now for all her life, she said, all I want to do is do something that, like you just said,
Yeah.
something that I love freedom and I love being me. And for what I
Right.
want to do is make sandcastles. And I found a way to make a living off of it.
Really
But
good.
see, the thing is, it's so crazy because for the longest time, and I think us as a society, us as human beings, we have this tendency to chase after money, right? Money is the key to happiness in everybody's eyes. Well, not everybody, but like a lot of people, that's what their goal is: make a lot of money, be comfortable, right? Of course, material things.
Yeah.
I love a good shopping spree more than the next person, trust me. But for me, I was making almost $85,000 a year in HR. I am making pittance at this point, maybe like 200, $300 a week, that's fine, but because my bills are paid. And as long as the bills are paid, I don't need an abundance of funds to feel joy. And I didn't realize that. I always thought I needed money to be happy. And I am happier now broke than I was making almost 100,000 a year,
Is there a difference between joy and happiness
I think they're kind of,
in your eyes?
I think for me, they kind of run in tandem with each other.
Yeah.
Like joy, you can have joy in fleeting moments. Like even if wake up and you're having a really bad day, I always say, fake it till you make it. You can choose to be happy today. You don't have to get up and decide, okay, I'm in a bad mood, so I'm going to have a bad day and I'm bed rot and I'm at this, that.
Yeah.
No, today I'm going to be happy. I choose happiness. So I think like, joy is something you can get in any moment, like watching a TikTok of a dog, that can bring you joy. Happiness, real happiness, I think comes from living through joy. I think if you live those joyful moments, you appreciate them, you take them in, you soak them in. That is what I think brings you ultimately true happiness. So I do think they're similar, but different.
Yeah. I've always thought that the pursuit of happiness
Mhm.
is very elusive.
Oh yeah.
Because once you find that happiness,
It's fleeting. It
it
changes.
changes.
It does.
And
It
you have
does.
to find another place to be happy.
Mhm.
So, I mean, for me, my thing is I find a purpose in life
Yeah.
that keeps me going, keeps
Yeah.
me driven and to get better at
Right.
what I'm doing. This is my joy right here,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So once I get in that mode and being able to talk on the microphone to a guest or whoever it may be, it takes a lot of the pressure that I have on my daily life.
Yeah.
Takes it off my shoulders.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like a breath of fresh air.
No, it is.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, like happiness can take so many forms too.
Yeah.
Like, and like you said, it really does shift and change. It's like ever shifting and ever changing. But if you're, like you said, living your purpose, and like for me, my purpose is to make people happy, bring joy through being creative, and I get to do that. And even if that means I'm being creative doing nails today, and that's what brings me my happiness, but then I'm not really feeling that. So now I want to do the makeup and now I want to do the performing. Performing will always be at the top. Singing, drag, that's always going to be the thing that makes me the most happy because I love putting on a show. Very theatrical. I was a theater kid. I love putting on a show. So for me, that just brings me the most happiness. Now, could that change 2 years down the line? Of course, and then I'll just find the next thing that makes me happy. But the one thing I vehemently told myself, especially the past year, I am done living for anyone else's happiness. I am done denying my happy. So if it's going to make me happy to pursue acting, I'll go pursue acting. Just whatever it is, I'm going to live for me. I'm done putting myself second. So I'm living for me. And I think by doing so, that also benefits the people in my family.
Yeah.
Like my wife is super supportive. She is like, baby, like whatever your dream is my dream. Like I want you to live your dream. And same with my children. Like if I'm happy, I'm a better mother. I'm a better wife. I'm a more productive member in our household and society because I'm not like, oh, I hate my life. I hate my job. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to live like that. I don't think anyone should.
Now, if you were to change something, you had a choice, right? You got pregnant the first time.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this. Do you think if you would have stayed, you'd have been in this I don't know, moment of power where you get your power back and reclaim your happiness?
If I would have stayed with what?
With the gang life.
Oh, I would be dead. I am very convinced that my son, even though he really don't fuck with me right now, but he doesn't. He's gonna be 23 very soon. He unfortunately just we haven't talked in a couple of years. So and that is hopefully that'll change. But I honestly feel like if I hadn't got pregnant with my son, I would have overdosed. I would have been shot. I had already been grazed on the knee I've been shot in the knee, but like it wasn't like it grazed. I've been stabbed. Like honestly, I think the lifestyle I was living, I wouldn't have survived it. I would have either been stabbed, murdered by a man that assaulted me, or, like there's something would have happened if I would have kept putting myself in that position in those dangerous situations, because it's inevitable. It's inevitable. You cannot keep fighting fate. And that's what I was doing. I was constantly battling fate, like running away from it. And I just think if I would have not had my child, my life would have been ended very early. So I'm very grateful to have had him.
You got a question? Go ahead.
I always have questions.
I have
Jump in.
millions.
All right, but to change the subject a little bit because we do want to get into it.
Yeah.
So coming up, you were in a contest for being a drag king.
Yes.
So tell people what a drag king is.
Okay.
Because like you said, it's not very popular. It's not very known.
It's not very widely known.
Yeah.
I mean, it is in the Alphabet Mafia community. We know what drag kings are, but like a lot of people that aren't in our community do not know that we exist. So there's a drag queen. So I'm going to start there. A drag queen is essentially an individual. It could be man, woman, non-binary, doesn't matter, that dresses as a woman, presents feminine, and will just strut around being the diva that they are. Okay. A drag king dresses masculine. So I dress Taj Madick is I know it's so funny. And I love that name. That's Taj is, he's a stud. Don't get me wrong. Like, honestly, I have a very devout following of women, mainly women, that really love them some Taj. And so I do the whole bit. Like I'll put the contour of the masculine face, like how the jawline is. I'll put the facial hair with like all of its makeup. And then you tape down your, upper region with, KT tape. And then you put
KT tape.
It's like the athletic tape, the nude color athletic tape. Yeah. So I'll tape down the girls, and then I'll put on like pecs, and I'll do makeup with pecs and abs, and because I'm a fluffy bitch. Let's be so fucking for real. Okay. I'm very short. I am 5 foot, but I'm also like 150. So 5 foot, 150. Okay. I'm a fluffy girl. I wear it well. I'm fine as hell, but I'm fluffy. So we draw on abs here. Okay, because ain't nobody going to the gym. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I sure shit don't. I'm not running on a treadmill. The hell I look like. I ain't melting my makeup. No. but I'm very comfortable in my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with my fluff. I like her. So I'm not trying to get rid of that. But I draw on the abs and I do the whole bit. And then I have to completely get out of Jamie mode because I'm
You going to the character?
Oh
too?
hell yeah.
Character?
Oh my fuck yeah.
Does it have a voice?
I mean, kind of just drop the register a little bit, but you know me, I'm super uber feminine, you know, like
Yeah.
I dress very feminine, sometimes androgynous, but like I carry myself in a very feminine manner because I am very feminine. But when I'm Taj, I have to personify the masculinity. And I don't believe that ever, and most drag kings don't personify toxic masculinity.
Right.
We
right.
just personify that vibe, that je ne sais quoi, you know? So I'll put on the whole bit, but I have to, like, it's funny because I get ready on live and for that. And then like once I get to a certain point of the makeup, like I just like I feel like Taj. So Jamie goes out the window. And then I'm like, okay. You know, like, and they're just like dying. And I love it because like it's so crazy though, because like they're even on my live right now talking. Taj is so dreamy. It's so fun. Yeah. Like my friends, it's funny as hell because they'll be like, oh my God, I love you, Mama Care Bear. Cause that's my name on TikTok, Care Bear Nation 143. They're like, I love you, Mama Care Bear. And then I get into Taj and they're like, I'm in heat. I'm drooling. I am unwell. Yeah, they're just like they go feral, and it's so funny.
I'm kind of jealous of Taj's abs.
He's got some abs.
I looked down and damn, I don't have.
I can draw those on for you. You'll be good.
I don't need to draw on. I just need to go to the gym more and just tone up. But damn,
nah, Taj got some sexy abs.
Yeah,
see the pictures.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Okay, and it's hard. It's really hard. Like I know there's still that hint, that breath of femininity, you know, because I am a woman. And then on top of that, like when I perform, Taj has gone through transformations. Okay, when Taj started in his like inception, he was I would always have the nails on with Taj. He would be sassy. He was sassy. He was a diva, you know, it was very flamboyant. And then I don't know what it was. I was just like, I'm just going to try something new, like a new little makeup and see how it plays off. Right. So I do it. And my friends are on live and they're like, oh my fucking God. They're like holding on to dear life. And they're like, please forever do Taj like this. And I was like, okay. So that was kind of what shifted Taj into a sex symbol. And I love that.
I was impressed.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
To say the least. Yeah,
it's impressive.
Yeah, but I mean, it's very much the same thing as a drag queen. It's just drag king. We just personify the masculinity, and you know, and it's about the performance. It's about the art.
All right. So, since you said that, I can move into with the performance.
Mm-hmm.
How did the contest go?
So the contest that I'm in, it's called Camp It King. Okay, I did it last year. I came in second. I am not coming in second this year. I'm taking first. I do not care. But so essentially what it is, there's 3 categories. So I have to do 3 performances. The winner from the previous year picks the theme. So the winner from the previous year picked heroes and villains this year.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So my first number is it's a song by a Eurovision artist called Nemo, and it's called The Code. It is like an operatic rap. It's really cool, but it sounds very futuristic and it talks about O's and ones and stuff. So I am doing a piece that I created from the Matrix. So I have the full Matrix costume. I'm doing the dodging bullets and slow motion fighting scenes and like a whole dance choreography to this song.
You get this figured out.
Yeah, I got it figured out. And it's going to be really cool. And then the second category is the campy camp it wear. So essentially you have to dress and, perform to something that you would find at a campground, but not just any campground. Camp it like LGBT campground. So it can be naughty. It can be whatever.
We've heard about these campgrounds when they from Brad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like this year I'm going as essentially marijuana. So like I'm gonna be a Bud Scout instead of a Boy Scout. I made a whole Boy Scout costume, but with weed. Like the sash has nothing but weed patches all over it. Like it's like totally awesome. It's like a Bud Scout. So I'm doing that to like a How High compilation of different high music. And that's like a 2-minute runway walk that you have to do, and you can like add moves and stuff into it. And then the last category is the talent section. So for that, I'm doing Dick in a Box, and but it starts out even better than that. So Blue's Clues, okay?
Yeah.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wear mail. So that's how my talent portion. Oh, fuck yeah.
To my daughter.
That's how my talent portion starts. And I built out of foam, built a UPS truck, but it's a UP-ness truck. Okay. So I built this truck, and I'm going to walk it on stage. There's like glass window and everything. I'm going to walk it on stage, park it, come out the back with the box. And I have a penis puppet that I made. Okay. So I'm not kidding. It's out of a Pringles can with a sock covering it, painted. There's veins in it and everything. 2 big old balls. There's like fur on one of the balls. Okay. And then it's got the one eye, and it goes in and out of the Pringles can. So it's like a grower, not a shower. So then it's got one eye on it, and it has a little cowboy hat. So I will show you this thing. It's fucking hilarious. I've used it one other time for one other show. And I'm gonna be holding the box and stuff, and then when it's my dick in the box, it's gonna come out, and I'm gonna have it talking, and my talent is ventriloquism with the penis. So
can you do it without moving your mouth?
Well, I'm not. I mean, I just have to go like this because it's the song.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll be singing the parts, and then when it's Dick in a Box, it'll do it. So, but it's just like, it's a bit, it's a gag. So it's not like I'm actually doing ventriloquism, but it's definitely gonna bring the laughs. And during my Matrix performance, I'm doing a backflip, which I used to be like semi-professional cheerleader. I cheerleaded for Miami Elite All Stars, so I mean, I can do backflips in several. So I'm going to be doing a backflip, ripping off my clothes, backflipping, and all that stuff. I'm winning. I'm winning.
So how packed is this place for that?
Oh my God. Yeah, sweater. It's during the sweater weather weekend, which is mainly the girls are going to be there. It's mainly going to be lesbians, but there's still like the regulars, the seasonals that are, the gay men and stuff, and the allies. But it's mainly going to be the lesbians there. And I would say there's probably going to be like 200 people there. Wow. Yeah.
Who votes?
Judges. And again, if it was by crowd participation, I wouldn't even do it. But it's by judges, and they have like last year they gave me my scorecards, and in each category they have like 10 different criteria you need to meet, and they rank it to 1 through 10, and then at the end they tally up all the scores, and it's like a very fair system, and they give you notes and critiques and all that stuff. And last year they told me like the third performance I did was Joker, Dax. Have you ever heard Dax Joker? That song? Okay, it's a great song. But I did a performance to that, and I was the Joker, and they were like, if you would have performed like that for your other 2 songs, you would have won first place. And the only thing difference is I didn't choreograph shit. I did I improvised it. And I just went in there and I interacted with the crowd, and I was using the whole stage, and I was really like just acting is what I was doing instead of dancing. The 2 other ones, it was a dance. So I was in the zone, remember the choreography, not really like interacting the way I should have. So my only critiques from last year was lip sing every song, because I didn't lip sing except for Joker. Lip sing every song. Use your full stage, interact with the crowd more. You would have won first. I was like, oh, I'm winning. That's all you had to say. Like, that's all you had to say, because now I am prepared to at least do that.
I'm shocked they gave you the cards that tell you what you can improve.
Oh yeah, no, they gave us the full cards with the written notes on everything. They were so transparent, and they were so like, like, here, we want you to improve, and this is what you need to do to win. And I took that shit to heart. I mean, I implemented every single thing they said in this year's competition. So I'm really excited about it.
So if you win, are you gonna do it again?
You can't. So if I win and I'm Camp It King 2025, that is my title. I'm Camp It King 2025.
So you have to have somebody else get a chance to do it.
Right. Yeah. But the thing is, if you win, the whole next year you're booked. So like so if I win on Saturday, then basically next year I'll be booked for several gigs throughout the year, because they do themed weekends every weekend. So I'll be booked for several gigs throughout the year. I'll even have my own weekend where I can like do stuff, and then I will be a judge next year if I win. I pick the theme next year, and then it's not just that year of like, because you have to, part of winning is you have to agree to like kind of like a beauty pageant. You
Yeah.
have to like act as the camping king. So, but the good thing is several of previous years kings and stuff are still involved. They still get booked. They still come. And it's that getting that title under your belt in this community. I can take that to several other gay bars, gay clubs, you know, and just be like, I'm the this year's camping king. They'll hire me. So, and I'll be able to make paid gigs with drag, which is ultimately my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
So
So many other questions now.
Just open the door.
I know.
Jojo, let it loose.
hey, nothing's off limits. Go ahead.
With all that, how far would you go to have your gigs?
Oh, like travel wise?
Yeah.
It depends. Like I'm cool traveling. I hate driving though. Highways freak me out. But I would drive to Chicago. I'd drive to Detroit. Just mainly it's probably going to be South Bend, Grand Rapids area because that's where they got the like most active ones, especially Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
But I would travel for it. I would.
So when you do these gigs, what do you do?
You prepare some songs, like you just like I would pick like 2 or 3 or 4 songs.
Do you have to dress up to any of like your costume that you
wore? Yeah. So you would just like you're doing a competition, you still wear your costume, you perform the song, you interact with the crowd. The only difference is in the competition you can't get tips. Only the winner at the end is allowed to do a walk for tips because they don't want to like have people coming up and distracting you.
Right.
And then where you're doing like, a paid gig or whatever, that's the primary goal is to get fucking tips. So you're really interacting with the crowd. So it's less prep work, honestly, for paid gigs.
I guess I'm kind of lost on the gig thing. I mean, what do you do for gigs? I mean, so you're just showing up like singing and dancing?
Yeah. So like mainly it's done at like gay bars and they'll have like drag night or they'll have drop-in drag, which is like, amateur drag. So like they'll have drag night. And so you go there, okay, I'm going to give them my 3 songs. I'm going to perform in between these acts. And you just like go and perform, get your tips and whatnot. And they watch the drag show. So they do drag brunch. They do, pride events. There's so many different ways that you can participate.
I love drag brunches.
Oh my God, they're fun as hell.
Yes, they are.
They're so much fun. I love them.
You ever been to one?
No, I haven't.
Oh God, they're great.
Dude, it's a blast.
It is so much fun.
Dude, it is.
I've been to one. Well, I actually walked into one. It was. I kind of knew what it was. Me and this girl. No, me and this girl were hanging out. She's like, "Oh, let's go in here." And it was a big, drag show. And some of the coolest people I've ever met.
Very down to earth. Honestly, like, we love an ally. Yeah. We love an ally. We can spot a fake ally from a mile away, but we love an ally. And if you're just like there vibing with people and, you're not imposing any judgment or, like hatred or anything that we love senses love. We respond to love with love.
Some of the nicest people.
Yeah. Truly.
I didn't know what I was getting into. I mean, a little apprehensive at first.
Yeah.
Just because you know what you're going into, and just to watch and see these guys get into it, and just like get into what they're doing,
their persona.
Yeah.
It's awesome to watch. It really is.
It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch.
And it's like it blows my mind seeing like just like it blew your mind to see me as Taj. It blows my mind seeing my friends out of drag and then in drag. I'm like, you look totally different.
Right? Oh yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
I can imagine what these guys look like.
Some of them, I mean, like wildly attractive.
Even
like,
Brad.
Yeah.
Even Brad.
It's totally different.
When he becomes drag, dude, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it kind of also thinking, wow, all that shit you had to put on just to
the padding,
the makeup and everything else, the hair.
Sometimes it takes me like 2 hours to do makeup for my drag performances. It just depends. It really depends what I'm doing. If I'm doing character work, it takes longer, but mine every day.
In between each stages, I'll call it, all 3 things that you're doing for the competition, how much time do you have in between?
Well, last year we only had 3 contestants, so I was one of the 3. This year there's 5. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'll have 4 people in between each thing I do. Plus, if there's any filler acts or announcing.
I mean, did they give you time to do makeup or anything?
I'm like chronically early to things. So like I'll go to the dressing room area like 3 or 4 hours before, get ready, set everything, do some rehearsal time, and then I touch up right before the show. So I get ready way in
so
advance.
you're wearing the same makeup in every single act.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As far as the face and the abs stuff, like that is all set in stone. Sometimes I add things to it, and I'll put like my most challenging, or if I have to do like a makeup type change, I'll put that at the end. So like for prime example, last year for Joker, my first 2 acts were just like my regular look. And then for Joker, I had the gold teeth, or else they were silver, but I had silver teeth. I had the tattoos. I had the green hair. Like I had to do like a full fucking change. So I had, my wife was back there helping me, and she was like getting water, and we're putting tattoos on everywhere, and, on my face and whatnot. I'm putting the grills in with Fix-A-Dent. And mind you, I only had 2 people in between me this time. I'm spraying my hair and I'm running around. It was crazy, but I just save, like, if I know I have like a big change, I'll save it for the end, or where I have a good slot to do it. Yeah.
That is wow. I actually want to see this.
It's really
it's
dope as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it's so much fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to watch. It's just good energy. It's in Fenville. So yeah, it's right outside of South Haven. It's called Camp It Outdoor Resort. And it's it's basically a campground. So they have some cabins. They have like a bunkhouse, which is like a big house that has like shared rooms, or like rooms and stuff that you can rent. And then they have places you can bring your tent. So they have like some of them have electricity, some of them no. Just depends where you stay at Camp It. But yeah, so it's really cool. There's a pool there. I mean, like they do all different types of events, karaoke, everything. It's fun. It's fun as hell. I love it.
I think that's a place that Brad was talking about.
The one in Fenville?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Probably. Or there's also the Dunes. That's also right by.
Oh no, it's the Dunes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That's like maybe 20 minutes away from Camp It. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been there though. Yeah.
He said take the trails.
Oh, they have that at Camp It too. If you take the trails at night.
Oh yeah. See what? I remember now.
You take the trails at night.
Now you remember it.
I walked through the trails like during the day. I walked through the trails during the day. There was like a big X with like freaking like
somebody hanging off of
no, but it was like a big old X, and it had foot restraints and arm restraints. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is how we play out here. I got you. Now I understand why you don't go on the trail tonight. Unless you about that life, right?
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
He said it's pretty wild, and we're going to take those trails at night. You'll be shocked.
You don't know what you're going to see, feel, hear.
Yeah, he says, you'll have some fun if you're gay, straight, or anything.
Yeah, just go out on them trails, boy.
I went, oh, I'm wondering.
Yeah, I remember him saying that now. Yeah, the trails.
Yeah, those trails are wild.
He sees some stuff out there.
Yeah, you'll see some wild stuff. Yeah. I said, I'm afraid.
And it's bears. It's just bears in the woods. Just the bears in the woods.
I don't know if I can handle it. My eyes might bleed.
If you're into that.
But so you both go, or
me and Mare? She's coming with me to this competition this weekend, and she comes with me sometimes, but like there's been times that they've asked me to perform, which is crazy because normally if you're not like a winner, they don't ask you to perform. I've performed at Camp It for 3 years now. Like on and off, I perform there. I've done every music festival. Like I started 3 years ago doing drag. I've done every music festival. Each year it's in July. And then I've done several other shows that they just ask, hey, do you want to do it? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. And
you get paid?
No, I get tips. I don't get paid. That's why I said I really want this title, because then I can start monetizing it.
You get nips? What?
I get nips and tips. Yep. And sometimes lips.
So, of everything that you're going to be doing with drag and or would you rather be drag or a drag king? Drag queen or king?
King.
King.
Easy. Yeah.
Just because
I dress, honestly, I dress like a fucking drag queen every day. I'm fabulous as hell. Okay. So I'm always over the top, feminine, and extravagant. So that's for me not a challenge. It's not portraying anything. It's just me being me. If I'm being extra and girly and, I'm just me being me.
But wouldn't that be easier if you're a drag queen and you win the title for being best drag queen or whatever
Well, you
like
can't.
that?
Well, isn't
Because you're
it's
just
the
being
opposite?
yourself.
Isn't it the opposite though?
It's not
Really?
performing. Like, I mean, I could still perform, but like, this is the thing with the drag queens that they have, and that's not a typical thing that you see. You don't typically see like a woman born a woman being a drag queen. And so like, if I were to go against the, gentlemen being drag queens, that like I'm encroaching on their space. We have our own space. I feel like some people wildly disagree with me. They're like drag queens can be any, and I to a point agree with that.
Yeah.
But we have our own space that we've created, and it's about the art. It's about the performance. It's about the illusion. So if I'm a woman, born a woman, identify as a woman, why am I creating the illusion of being a woman?
Yeah.
So like for me, I am a woman, identify as a woman, and don't want to be a man. Like I have no desire to be a man except in drag when I'm doing my drag, because it's the performance, it's the challenge, it's the art. So that's for me what it is about. Taj my dick.
Yep. that
Yeah. I love that name.
When you sent me that text, I'm like, what the hell is Taj?
Taj my dick.
Yeah, now I totally get it.
Taj.
I said, this is some of the names that she's going to be coming on.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm ready.
Taj.
I'm glad you explained that, because I was a little misled by the way he texted.
Yeah.
I just said the two names.
Yeah. Because
So,
I mean, like, you don't know me very like Taj, Taj. Like we don't talk about it often. I tell people I'm a drag king all the time, but I'm not like Taj.
I've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
And I'm like I said, I'm impressed. I'm like, man, she looks just like Genuine.
I get that a lot. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. I'm a sexy man.
With the glasses coming down.
Yeah. I can be a real sexy man.
Did you do a prison pose like
and would.
Yeah.
And would. Yeah. I have a whole website for Taj.
Do you really?
Yeah, tajmadick.com. I swear to God. There you can book me there. You can I have like a whole website created for him. It gives you my like backstory. There's reels of me performing. It tells you my upcoming shows. You can book me, and it's cool. I just made it not too long ago, so I'm pretty proud of it.
I actually am intrigued about the show myself.
You want to check it out?
I would, yeah.
You have to go on the trails afterwards.
No.
You should come. It's on Saturday. It's on Saturday. I'm going to be there Friday. I'm going to do the interview process.
Well, if we don't get the other part that we're trying to get to go to the Notre Dame game,
oh yeah,
I would be intrigued to go. But
yeah, that would be so much fun.
Yeah,
I would love it.
Yeah, I actually want to check it out myself.
Hey, you can hang out with Mare. Mare's going to be there.
She was like,
yeah.
It's funny. She cracks me up.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah,
she's a saint.
She's nice, very nice.
She's so nice.
I spoke to her, and
she's a saint. She's not very social, with people she doesn't know.
That up.
Yeah, she's not very social with people she doesn't know. But once she gets to know you, she's like, she's a gem. She's really,
she's really polite.
Yeah,
I spoke to her. So.
She's so perfect. I swear to God, it hurts me almost. Like it hurts my heart. It aches for her so much. It's like she's so perfect. I love that woman.
Perfect is a strong word.
No, she's perfect. I don't care. I don't care how strong of a word it is. I'll die on that hill. She is perfect. The perfect person I've ever met.
I'm very intrigued about it. I guess just because I never
been to one.
Mm-hmm.
A competition? Not like that? No, I haven't.
No.
It's a good time.
Huh?
Not the drag king.
Mm-mm.
No, not. I mean,
it's a really good time. It's very competitive, but we're very friendly. I don't know who the other competitors are this year. Last year I knew before going in. This year I don't. So I'm like,
nervous about it?
Hell yeah, I'm nervous.
Did you do any research on their?
I did last year, but I don't even know their names. I don't know who I'm competing with. So I'm like, okay, are they big names in the industry right now, or is it like, you
Bring your
know,
A game.
right? Well, I always do, please. But I'm a
Bring your
yeah.
A game.
Well, I feel
A is for
underprepared,
abs.
right? For all the abs. I feel underprepared this year because I didn't I choreographed the one dance. Two of them I have pretty much decided that they're going to be improvised, acting, kind of just playing with the crowd type thing. So I'm kind of nervous about that, but I'm also kind of relieved because when I had the last year, all the stuff choreographed, that's all I could think about. Like, it was like I ran it so many times and was drilling it in my head and was so scared I was going to fuck up and mess up and, like, you know, forget something. That's all I could focus on. I couldn't be in the moment. I couldn't like really get into the crowd and do what I wanted to do. And the only time I did was with Joker, and I didn't choreograph shit for that. So this year I really just I choreographed the one because it's needed to be, and then the other two I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wing it. Like, I have my costumes ready, I got my props and stuff, I'm winging it. So
Actually, I'm kind of curious to see her performance.
Yeah.
I guess that's why.
Will this be on your website
yes,
too?
I am gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Post
report
that?
because they would kill me. They would kill me if I didn't post it.
Yeah.
So I will be, you know, there'll be snippets of it on TikTok, and then I'm posting it on my main website in its entirety, so you can see the full performances
It's gonna be on Taj's.
on Taj's
Taj.
Dick.
Why do you always guys say the last name?
Because
You can't just say just Taj.
So when-
Why can't you say Taj?
when you go to my website, it's
The first one.
TAJMADICK.com. Okay, Taj Dick. little shameless plug.
Taj my dick.
Taj Dick.
Like,
That's a good pickup line.
yeah.
He went Taj Dick. That's why I named him that. Taj sounded so much like touch. I was like, it's perfect.
Yeah, that works well. Works well. That's good wordplay right there.
Touch my dick.
That's good
Taj my
wordplay.
dick. Yeah.
Shit, you can even be that for Halloween and you probably win.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
my drag persona.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually not a
Bad idea. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not a
Shit,
bad
I'll
idea.
lose to that.
Yeah.
What'd you lose to? Taj, my dick.
Taj, my dick. Shit.
What'd you say to me?
I know. What'd you just say? I lost to Taj, my dick.
Right.
You Taj my dick.
Oh, my little thing just went off. Yeah, that's right. I don't care. We'll fix that later.
Oh, it's only got 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
To go with that, actually, since it's down, but go with that. How do you get on with the whole doing
TikTok?
makeup, TikTok, and everything else? Actually,
Yeah, how did that fall? in your hands?
Honestly, I was bored as hell in 2020.
Oh, a lot of us were.
Yeah. So my son was on TikTok, and he wasn't like an avid poster or anything, but he like did like some of the dance challenges and shit.
Yeah.
So I remember the first thing I ever posted was the Savage dance, like back in 2020, which was like a big fucking deal.
I did that.
Yeah. Did you really? Yeah. So I posted the Savage dance. It didn't really do much. And then I made the video, the infamous video. It was about a fart. I'm not kidding. I made a video about a fart. It went mega viral. I didn't fart on camera, but it went mega viral. So I was, as guys, you might not know about this, but I was like, there was something I saw on Facebook talking about like the worst thing that could ever happen to a man is when his dick falls into a toilet when he's taking a shit, right? So I'm like,
That's not the worst thing I was like,
but like, you
I
know,
mean,
whatever. So I was like,
for me.
so I got on TikTok and made a video. I was like, I just saw this thing that said the worst thing that could ever happen is if a guy's penis falls into a toilet. Well, I'm here to tell you. And I was like, I'm here to tell you that ain't nothing compared to when you have to fart and it comes out and rolls up and then gets sucked in. And and the men went ballistic. They're like, wait, that happens? I'm like, yeah, it's like a roll-in troll. It was just like, you know, yeah, just like you lose it in your coin purse right there. So, you know, like, so I'm just saying. But it went mega viral. People are like, you're funny as fuck. And I'm like, well, you know, I just talk. I'll be talking. So I just be talking. But it went mega viral. And like,
for the For You page then, huh?
oh God. Oh, it went on the For You page.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it had like 1 million views within like, you know, by morning it was like at 1 million views. I was like, Jesus, you know, like, and everybody was like calling me fart girl. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, so that went really
Look,
viral.
it's a fart girl.
Right. And I got like overnight, I got like 20,000, 30,000 followers overnight. And then I just kept consistently posting content, and I was like, everybody's like, niche down, you need to niche down, and telling me I have to do like only makeup or only this. And I'm like, fuck y'all, I'm not niching down. I was like, I am me. This is my video diary now, and I'm just gonna live my life, and you can watch or not, like, so that's what I did. And I never like put myself in like a box, because I'm not going to, I'm good at so many things. I'm happy doing so many things. That's what you're gonna watch or don't watch. And then I had another few videos go pretty significantly viral, and it brought me to 113,000.
I have about 3,000 followers.
Oh, nice.
But the
Is
funny
it because of that one video?
Oh no, actually, just all my videos hit at least 300-400 all the time. That's just how it is, though.
Yeah.
But the one you're talking about,
Yeah.
I had to change my name and kind of close down, put everything on private, because my daughter was still in high school.
Oh, okay.
And I danced to Pony.
Oh no.
So I danced to Pony, and all of a sudden her friends. I
hate that.
I got picked for the For You page, and all of a sudden my daughter calls me up when she's in, I think she was a junior in high school, and crying. I said, "Dad, are you on TikTok?" I went, "Yeah, why?" I went, "Who's not?" Come on. And I went, "So, did you dance to this song?" I went, "Wait, how'd you know?"
Right? How do you know?
I said, "Did you see me?" And she heard me start laughing. I said, "Did you see me?" And she said, "My friends and I'm getting picked on for it." I went, "You got the cool dad."
No, but see, that's really fucking real and valid, because like my kids, they've kind of accepted it by now, because like the stuff I do on my TikTok, it's not inappropriate. Like I'm not like, it's nothing inappropriate, but I'm a very out there, individual, and down to your chonies.
Down to no, just took off my shirt.
Oh, see, yeah. Well, I'm walking around with no shirt as a man.
Yeah.
My kids, the boys are like, yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. And I was like, what's embarrassing about it? That I'm a drag king? And they're like, not so much that, more that my friends follow you and like following you, and they look for your content and watch your stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, what's the problem? They're like, you're my mom. They're my friends. It's weird.
I'm my friend.
Right. I'm like, okay.
So I was kind of geeked upon it. I said, "Oh, so you had the cool dad."
Yeah.
She said, "No, Dad, I'm embarrassed. You need to take that down." I said, "No."
Yeah. Like, absolutely not.
I said, "No." I said, "How about this?" I said, but I didn't know I got picked for the For You page. I went, "How'd they see it?" I said, "You're on the For You page." I got picked for the For You page. I said, "Sweet."
Yes.
I said, "You got to at least hit like 400 just to get picked."
Yeah, no. Well, basically, the way that they do it on TikTok now is like your first 200 views determine whether or not you get picked up. Yeah. So like if you do well in your first 200 views and you don't get ratioed like a motherfucker, and then you'll go onto the For You page.
Yep. So I had, on that one alone, I still have I think I had like 900 just
nice
on it.
Yeah.
I really don't care. I just did it because I just wanted to dance.
You totally I had fun. No, you never know.
Oh, I did the Magic Mike dance.
Oh, you did.
You never know who's gonna see what. And it's so weird. It's like the ones you don't expect to go viral, that you don't expect to do good, like take the fuck off. Like I had me ranting in a car, got 4 million views in a car, but it was granted about a racial injustice that I had just witnessed, but it got 4 million views. But then I put 6 hours into the mini series that I'm doing. I have Real World Enchanted. It's like the real world road rules type thing, but it's set in an enchanted theme. So they're like enchanted characters. So I have this whole series that I'm doing, and
they're pretty out there. I mean, you should go on TikTok and look at some of her stuff.
Yeah. So my whole series. I
watched it. Yeah.
You watched it, Enchanted? Isn't it good? I have to finish it. I got all my followers are like, finish the damn series. We need to know what happens. I'm like, I'm so busy right now, guys.
The funny thing is, she does every single
character.
Mm-hmm. Like she jumps in, jumps out, and starts talking, and
like I mean, and some of them have an accent, but it's like a whole thing.
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean,
yeah.
Wow. I mean, all of a sudden you're like you are intrigued on what's gonna happen next, but it's the same fucking person. But still, what's happening next?
Because I think there's like 9 different characters I do in Enchanted, and like they're so wildly different that even though you know it's me, it's like
Yeah.
you kind of like feel like it's not. Like you get connected with the character, and it's really cool. And I mean, I do special effects, like everything. So I'll put like 6 hours into a video. I guess what 1,000 views. I'm like, with 13,000 friends, that's crazy, you know. Like, but I'll get like 1,000 views, but then I put 5 seconds into a video and it 4
Do you
million. I'm
hashtag
like, I
it
hate you.
still?
I sometimes you're not
To
supposed to
get-
put more than 3 hashtags
I
or it'll
know.
totally tank you.
Yeah.
So
I only do 2 now.
yeah, I do maximum 3, but
Oh.
sometimes I don't even put a hashtag. Like the ones that have gone the most viral didn't even have hashtags. There's no
I
rhyme
did
or
a
reason.
sunset one on there and I got like 100 views.
There's like legitimately no rhyme or reason to their system, their algorithm systems. Like they
But
pick you up if they feel
I
like
even
it.
had to change my name for my daughter.
Yeah.
So
What
now
you have? What was it before?
actually, I lost a bet and I let somebody pick it for me because back in the day when they did the Christmas one where you do the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
I did that with one of my friends. So
Uh-huh.
I did blue light. So I did the blue light special,
I love
all
it.
Christmas lights all over me when you probably don't know. So what you do is the women were doing it to make themselves look sexy. So the guys and all the guys that were in our group, so we all did it, and they said whoever gets the most views wins. I only got lost by like 2 freaking views or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's a pain.
not to lose, but when I lost, we all said whoever wins the next person changes their name to this. So I think it was single with a great smile.
Yes, it was because you had that for a little bit. Yeah, when we first started following.
Yeah, so then I changed it just to my name. So yeah, because a lot of my stuff still pops up.
TikToking.
Oh, I still do. I still go on.
TikToking is so much fun, and they're supposed to get rid of it soon, and it pisses me off. But TikTok
it's more not political. It's not nothing. It's like everybody's doing it.
Guideline oriented.
No. I wouldn't say
everybody's got their own shtick.
Yeah, but now like she can go on for hours. Before you couldn't go really that long live.
Oh, my phone died. That's probably what. No, but it before when I said it got kicked off, it said my live access got removed because I probably said Taj Mahdik one too many times. So but I'll appeal it. It'll get reversed because they think I'm talking about like sexual content.
I mean it was bad.
They're so fucking
you can't
picky.
smoke. You can't smoke.
No,
you can't drink.
Can't do shit.
You can't smoke or drink on it with anything beer or anything like that.
No, you have to like get out of the frame.
Yeah, you got to get out of the frame.
It's so annoying.
I mean, or someone will turn you in. That might be just going through and see you doing it.
Yeah,
and they might turn you in for it.
Yeah, mainly it's the bots though.
Yeah,
the bots are horrible, and they like literally because I know it's bots because I'll be like out of the frame taking a hit of my vape, and then like you'll see the smoke somewhat come back in the room, and then it's like restriction, no tobacco. I'm like, you didn't even see my smoke. Like we had to invent our entire language.
Yeah,
I invented a whole language for my little community. We call it reading. Okay, so I'm like when I want to hit some marijuana, I'm like, oh, everybody turn to chapter 1. We're gonna read a chapter, and I'll be like, I'm reading a book about wax because I do dabs. So I'm like, I'm reading a book about wax. Are you reading a book about gardening? Are you reading a book about Benjamins? What are you reading? And then we're like, get your books, and we'll read chapter 1. I'm like, that was a spicy chapter. But that's how we talk. Like we have to like disguise it.
Even when drinking, how's that soda?
Yeah,
or
how's your juice?
How's your juice? What kind of juice are you drinking?
Right.
I said,
fermented.
Yeah.
Fermented juice.
Half the time I don't. When I'm doing that, when I'm on, I don't drink at home.
Yeah.
And then everybody says, what kind of juice are you drinking, Joe? I went, Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Mountain Dew.
Right.
They all said, really? I went, y'all know I don't drink at home by myself. Someone's here with me. Yeah, I'll drink, but it's just me.
Right. I don't drink by myself either. I only drink when I'm at the bar.
I do too.
Like dead ass.
I drink when I clean.
I smoke when I clean.
Me too.
Yeah, I smoke like a chimney, man. I got 14.5 grams of fucking wax from that Red Door or whatever down, and the one that I had gotten prior to that was 3.5 grams, lasted me an entire year, which is crazy. But this is gonna last me like 5. I don't even know. But I'll do like, healthy amount, but I can't. It's so potent. Like 1 hit, I'm good, like really good, giggly, happy even. 2, I'm a little sleepy, hungry, horny, all that, all the above, the normal ganja responses. 3, I'm in a coma, bitch. I am sleeping till the next day. I am gone. I am fucking tuckered out. So, I have to know my limits. You got to know your limits. But, I don't really smoke like garden, like, regular flower.
Yeah,
I don't like the way it tastes.
I do.
I don't. A lot of people, you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
It's like cilantro. You either like it or you
I
don't.
love cilantro.
I hate
like
cilantro.
but I don't do any of that stuff you guys do.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
All right, it's 10 p.m.
Ooh.
What we
Yeah.
do it on our at the end of this last call.
Okay.
Just do He hates it. I
Oh,
changed it
Jesus,
up.
what happens?
We were doing the Jerry Springer final thought.
Final
I call it last call.
He
though.
Okay.
does it last call. I say
Yeah.
final thought.
Final
It's-
thoughts.
The same thing.
Last call.
Mhm.
Potato.
What you do is give a shout out to your fan base, wherever,
Okay.
anything that's coming up for you, new events.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously the competition is on Saturday at Camp It in Fenville. I'm always hosting karaoke on Fridays and every other Saturday. Mainly if you want to keep up with me, please go to my TikTok. It's Care Bear Nation 143, all one word. Yeah, you can also book me for drag at tajmadick.com, tajmadick.com. And I'm also on Instagram under the Care Bear Nation 143. I'm just not very active on it. So yeah, if you guys want to keep up with me, I love my Care Bear family. I love all my Care Bears so much. And if you're listening, I love the shit out of you guys. So Care Bear steer. Yes. Love me, my Care Bears.
Go ahead, Joe.
You never watched Care Bears?
No, not really.
Oh, that's what they do.
I caught it a couple times.
They're
but
so amazing.
That's what they do. I used to love
Yes,
the Care
the
Bear
Care Bear
movie.
stare.
They all get the
Oh yeah, with
Yeah.
the belly
yeah.
shooting out the belly.
Yeah. All different stuff on their
great.
bellies.
Yeah. All right.
Go
so,
ahead.
So mine, I didn't think about it while you were talking shit. Actually, thank you for coming on. It was awesome to
Of
get to know you
course.
even more.
Yes.
And your history of your life, actually phenomenal, and what you've been through,
Yeah,
you accomplished to do and get out, and you're a better person for who you are
for sure.
to get out of that.
Thank you.
And you wouldn't be who you are, and I love for who you are, and you keep on rocking it out.
Thank you, babe. Pukin.
This has been a fun episode.
Yeah, I had so much fun doing
I had
this.
I didn't know what to expect coming in. Well, I knew it's you, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be something out there. So
Yeah.
but it's refreshing to hear that you have this side of you that nobody else knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you willing to talk about
Oh
it.
my God. Yeah. I think
You know what I mean?
honestly, the things that you go through make who you are. And I think that a lot of people, by hearing things that other people have gone through, can relate and
Yeah.
know they're not alone. So I've always been an open book for that reason, because if my story can help even one person to know they're not
Exactly.
alone and cope, then I'm there. I'll be that person.
And
you know?
that's the refreshing part of it, that you can say it with hey,
Yeah.
you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not the
Exactly.
only person this has happened to.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, thank you for coming on the show.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for having me. This was great.
Thank you for being a willing participant on this.
Absolutely.
With the questions that we throw at you, and of course, Joe's point. I did
this.
Yeah.
Hey, anytime, guys.
And not only that, you're welcome to come back on anytime.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I will. I'd love it.
All right, guys. With that being said, this is the Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast, episode 119,
Yeah.
coming to an end.
Wah,
Coming to
wah.
an end. But that's okay though.
Yeah.
We'll be back Wednesday. Joe, who's on Wednesday?
Nice.
That doesn't say it. What's the name of it again? San Brino's. What? Oh, we'll get it together.
Some authentic
Anyway, we're
mix.
looking forward to tasting some new food.
Yeah.
Yes. We got to put an order in, right? So that day or
Carne asada.
Just gotta tell me what you want.
Carne asada.
Oh, okay. I'll look up the menu and then check it out. But join us Wednesday, 8 p.m., guys. We have another show coming up. And not only that, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. And and leave a comment. We'll be back Wednesday, guys. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're out of here.
If you call it